And Sigismund had just wrapped up and was going to go look for Caerwynn. So in the meantime, Donnel?
Donald's doing something very simple. He's sitting outside. He's setting the pot in his lap and kind of setting the sword hilt in there while holding it. And just closing his eyes and leaning back against the house. And just quietly meditating on the feeling in his hands, the hilt itself. As just, we're gonna be seeing him soon, more than likely.
There's a slow crawl of fear up your back. The hairs on the back of your neck start to stand up. And there's this barely noticeable tremor in your hand.
Alright to be scared. I'm scared a lot here. But can't let it paralyze you. If you do, then the people behind you, beside you, they have to stop, just as you do. We're fine together, all of us, so long as we can keep each other safe. Fear is, well, it's not a fun thing to deal with, but you're not alone anymore. You got us. You got me. And we're gonna see about giving him a little bit of payback for what he's done.
The tremor's still, but there's still that bit of trepidation and fear just hanging in the very back of your mind.
Just gonna kind of quietly focus on that and just hold the sword. Paste.
Sesna?
That's what Donnel's doing for an hour.
Go outside and just kind of plop down next to it. But yeah,
You come in real quiet again, Pat.
oh, apologies. Wait, how does he talk to the sword the entire time?
No, after that last little bit, he just kind of closed his eyes and leaning back against the house. He's just kind of quietly holding the sword in the pot.
Gonna stare at the pot and the sword in it. Making a weird soup.
I figured it'd be a little better to have this in here. For a moment at least. Seems... Well, you don't like the idea of us going to see Strahd, but... we got us back.
I want to ask him, have you been okay lately?
Not particularly.
I was gonna say, because you don't particularly feel like you've been okay.
Very jarring, seeing through two other people's eyes.
Well, just gonna lean over onto him. Want to talk about it?
Not particularly sure just yet. Still trying to make heads or tails of it. I think the answers I need are in that book, and what Sigismund said is right. It's probably in the castle.
More
more meant just how they're making you feel, and get your feelings sorted out on this. But
It's anger, confusion, definitely a lot of fear in there. Seeing through mostly Strahd's eyes, things feels so long ago. And then whenever I touched sword the first time, I attuned to it. I saw Strahd give me this sword and call me little brother. I'm pretty sure this sword belongs to Strahd's brother.
I feel like belonged would be the proper word here.
More than likely.
Also, on the note of you getting a vision of Strahd handing you it and calling you little brother, I'm gonna be both offended by that and a little weirded out. Don't mind me though.
No, I'm weirded out a lot by all this. It's hard trying to keep a grasp of who I actually am most of the time. And of course, having to, keep face during all this to make sure we all stay somewhat together.
I want an insight check to see if what Sesna said went well over Donnel's head, considering she was literally handing him the fucking sword of sunlight.
Don't even need to roll insight. Well, you rolled insight anyways. Yeah, he is well and truly missed that.
Okay. Right. You've been kind of, the word I would use is less than, words, I guess, less than amicable. Kind of, prickly? Like the last about day, maybe a little bit, no, probably about the last day, you've been pretty, feels like you've been pretty on edge, and your patience with people in general has been very thin, especially Sigismund.
He's direct, not like that, but does need to show a bit more respect to folks, especially his elders. Madame Ava's elder to most people, I imagine. No offense to her, it's a sign of wisdom. But
Good save, by the way.
thank you. But, yeah. He's direct in that, well, doesn't help my current situation of not exactly knowing which way is right way. Barely even keeping a handle on who I actually am anymore.
I mean, I can help you with that. You're the 6 foot some odd, built like a brick shit house, sweet little boy that I have come to know.
It's hard to feel
Now,
any of that.
Well, I mean, if you want to stand up, we can get a clear, comparison here, mostly through our heights.
That's not what I mean. It's
Hey, sure. I mean, we could, compare biceps real quick.
I don't know. It's seeing through someone else's eyes, and I mean, I used to have dreams back in Turst Fields. It used to be about if the weather was gonna be good, about things like that, slight little tidbits. And they'd be right, and I thought I just had a little bit of a gift. But here, it's... He starts fisting his hands in his hair. These visions make me question a lot of things. And I have to make decisions, and having my decisions called into question doesn't help. Having someone blatantly disrespect someone else doesn't help.
I mean, I get the second one. You're not wrong for feeling the second part of that, but I mean, people disagreeing with you, just, well, yeah, genuinely disagreeing with you is par for the course. I mean, if you get 3 people into a room, you're bound to have, like, what, 5 opinions?
That's not what I meant. I meant that you were all very adamant on me not staying up in Krezk despite having this fancy little thing, and a chance of getting Strahd away from Krezk if he decided to go there. We know he's over there with them Druids, basking in the glory or whatever of being their dark god, but that's only because Mr. Caerwynn caught that. It's the uncertainty and the feeling of being treated like my decisions aren't mine to make. I appreciate y'all looking out for me, but I can take care of myself fine enough. I just don't want anyone else to get hurt without them needing to be. I don't even feel too good asking Mr. Mardukov to help us in the fight against Strahd. It's just hard. This place is just hard. I just feel lost.
Tell you what.
Also, that's a good point, Zach.
True, but tell you what. If you're ever feeling lost, feel free to lean on one of us. Wouldn't even mind if it was me. And hell, worst case scenario, we get lost together. But you're a really, and I truly mean this from the bottom of my soul, you are a really good man.
Just gonna kind of lean against her. I guess that helps a little bit.
She relaxes.
Then I'm gonna roll one of my 5 hit dice to recover all of my hit points because I took 3 damage.
Oh, twin blades.
I mean, it would have hurt more if I didn't have, it crit me, because that was one of the only ways it would have hit me. But I had my temp HP and the twig blades.
I feel bad for him now.
I don't. They deserve to die.
Okay, we get it. Druids killed your dad. Maybe. We don't even know if you're mad at the right people.
I'm mad at Druids for other reasons than that, but moving on.
Druid stole my dog. Actually, I was your dog and I was just tired of your bullshit.
I'll now have to kill you.
Speed roll. You know, that right there, it's a, yeah, that's an unforgivable offense.
Anyways, I'm gonna go find that priest that wanted to talk to me.
I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road.
I'm gonna continue resting on this pure sweet boy over here.
No.
Now I get to see what this this talk about saving his soul comes to.
Caerwynn, the barbarian has come and found you.
Right, what do you want?
You seem to be very upset in general.
Imagine you wouldn't be Peachy fucking Dory if you lived in Barovia all your life.
Of course not. But what I'm wondering You've lived in Barovia all of your life, but so have many, many other people. Most other people just let it turn into depression, but you channel it into anger. How?
Anger isn't really the right word.
Channeling anger.
Passion, fury, rage, all of those seem far more appropriate. I guess it started out as anger when I was born. And since my father was a filthy fucking hill dweller, he wasn't let into any of the cities. Because, well, we don't like outsiders, especially people from the hill. Never mind the fact that my mother was from Valaki. And after she got with my father, she was thrown out. Now, luckily, my father had plenty of places that he'd set up to live in. And everything was going well and fine. Until I was 10 years old. My mother got sick. And those same people from those towns that should have been her friends decided that they wouldn't let my father in to get a doctor or get anyone who could heal her. So I sat in a hut and watched my mother die. And now those same people call me a hero because I'm not enough of a fucking coward to sit around and get depressed about how shitty things are. And then there's the fact that since from a very young age, my father told me I shouldn't trust anyone from his tribe up in the mountains. I definitely shouldn't trust these Druids. Something about a betrayal or whatnot, I can't really remember. So, as for why I've let things turn into anger, it's because I don't have a lot of people to be happy with here.
Hmm.
But
Thank you. I like that about you. You've had no light in your life, and yet you still know how to fight for it.
Mother once said there's no point being angry at a bunch of people who never did you wrong. So there's no point in me killing a bunch of townspeople because they let her die because there was only one person who didn't let my father in the gate. That one flame demon hand having motherfucker.
How old is Zek?
I don't know. Maybe somebody should have asked him before you got thrown out.
That's rude. First off.
How old does he seem?
Oh, now.
Ish.
He didn't seem all that much older than Sigismund.
Then again, demon flame hand. There's likely some supernatural wombo jumbo going at work.
Then he could
Look,
be like half-elf, maybe?
Look. This anger might need to be directed at the Baron, but by the time Sigismund was let in, this asshole was guarding the gate. He may
And
unfortunately
he's
be
also
getting this
just
hatred by proxy.
I mean, I can't even say he's generally unpleasant. He's not that bad. Then again, we saw him when he was trying to be nice.
Whatever it is that keeps you going. Fight for it. We'll find another place where you're at home. Once we're done with this mess.
At that, Sigismund sort of turns. Only winery in Barovia might be a good start. Then again, Strahd has a castle. That could be nice.
Sure you want to stay in this shithole?
This shithole is my home. Watch your goddamn mouth.
I hated my father. Oh, he sounds like a dick. Don't you talk about my father like that!
You said that you have no one here that you have to be happy
I
with.
have no one
Out
here.
of that.
I'm certainly not staying if I can help it.
I have no one here, but my father used to tell me stories that his father told to him that have been passed down in my family about what this land used to be. It's not the land's fault that Strahd's a fucking demon and has perverted it.
I hope that can be undone thoroughly enough.
I imagine killing Strahd ought to do the trick. Also, burning his little fucking druid cult. Or just slaughtering them all. Starting over new.
That is another thing that I do want to talk about, though. Your rage is a good thing to have, but you do seem to have a little bit of trouble controlling it.
I can control rage just fine.
Well, in that case, you seem to make very merciless decisions.
You don't live long in Barovia by being merciful. Mercy is a luxury that very few can afford. If you live in a nice town where you're safe, sure. But the only reason I even got let into Valaki is because I saved a bunch of travelers that were gonna get killed by zombies. And I only did that because the zombies were in my way on the road.
I'm not entirely certain what that has to do with mercy, but
The point here being, you can't afford to show mercy in Barovia.
I can see why in some cases you might not. I don't think that was the situation here. That one druid was running for his life.
Yes, and that one druid deserved to fucking die. Because he was making everyone else's life in the county miserable. And I also didn't want him running back to his other friends, telling them that we'd shown up and killed him and his friends. Or did you want another 10 druids flying down our fucking heads?
I think they're gonna find out regardless.
Yes, but now we have more time, and now we're heading for them. And the best part is, they don't even know that we've already killed 3 of their number. You know what they might have learned if I'd let that druid run away for his life? And not shoved my javelin into his spine? Well, threw my javelin into his spine. Things would have become a lot more complicated.
If they run... I believe that if someone is no longer trying to be a threat to you, they deserve a chance at redemption. But I can see how we could disagree on that. And I do see the logic that goes the other way.
That's a nice thought you have, priest. I hope it doesn't get you killed here.
Me too.
And with that, I'm gonna walk away.
Alright. And as you, in your own places, all spend the hour resting and recuperating.
Donald dons the pot.
Points are back, yay!
Are you even missing any hit points?
I was missing like 3. Maybe
He was
5.
in my boat.
It was listen, I haven't used any today. There's really no point in not using one.
We're gonna be going to meet Strahd. We're gonna need all the hit points we got.
You never know. We can just maybe hide until he leaves and then murder his cult.
Going out to meet Strahd? I think that's like way later.
That's way later technically, but he's in the direction we have to go.
No, listen, guys. That's after the campaign when we make a deal with Strahd and make him see the error of his ways. And he's like, "So would you guys like to go out for tea?" And we're like, "Boy, would we!"
I mean, that's when we accidentally kill him by him choking on a tea biscuit, and then we have to, you know, carry his corpse around with sunglasses
We're not
on
doing
him.
Weekend at Strahd's.
We're doing Weekend at Strahd's. One
Maybe
way or
you
the
are.
other. I'll fucking do a follow-up, fuck it.
Motherfucker. I'm reminded of the fact that just my goddamn players in the other group literally tried to weaken Bernie's a situation away with a dead doctor. It was kind of magical.
It's the doctor. He'll get back up.
We're off to kill the Druids, the wonderful Druids at Hills. I don't know the name of this place, so I just said Hills.
Yester Hill.
That doesn't roll off the tongue, god damn it. These Druids are not focused on the presentation.
No, they are not. But to be fair, how many evil murder cults have been?
A lot, if you look at the Cult of Rakdos.
Yeah.
They're absolutely about the presentation, but then apparently the murder orgies.
Also, I just realized
Coming in
it is
before I get
completely possible I'm marrying Raven Branwen.
Not incorrect.
Or I
I don't know
hope
shit
to
about
marry
the
Raven Branwen. Anyways, moving on.
Jeff's fan fiction aside.
Right.
Oh god. Here we go!
Alright. As you make your way through the woods, the mist creeping closer the farther you get. And the trees seeming to grow closer and closer to the road as you approach the hill. One moment.
Take your moment.
Maybe the last you get.
Yes, because you're about to murder us all.
Oh,
What the fuck? Alright. As you're growing close to the hill, you see a figure on the road. Dressed in rags, hunched over, and it turns to you bearing a white bone mask. He raises his hand and babbles, "Nazum! Nati Natalun!"
I raise my hand and babble back. The same exact phrase.
I just... Sesna just... You friend or foe?
I'm gonna roll a general charisma check as I do that.
I'm gonna roll a general insight check to size up this person we just met. How they-
Taptalum.
Is he
You
talking
do,
with the
stranger.
same? Is he talking with the same accent that the other druids were?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm not the kind of guy that's gonna instantly kill one of these druids on sight.
Sigismund is, though.
I want to know if he reacts to me mocking his language.
Oh, I'm waiting for these two explanations. This is interesting. One of them's never tried to talk to me before.
Well, no, one tried to talk to you earlier, and then you put a jab.
He was
To
more
be
talking
fair-
at you and getting ready to pounce on you.
He was an old man sitting on a crane.
He was
We
an
have
old
no
man
idea
that
he was in his
invaded
right
another
mind.
old man's house.
At any rate,
Old man on old man crime.
Shouldn't have been there.
okay. Nope, that's the wrong one. But as you repeat it back to him and like converse with him, he sort of almost seems taken aback. Kind of stopping for a second. Kind of leveling his gaze at you. And you feel his eyes kind of looking into you. Or sort of questioningly. Baha weep gra na weep ninibong?
I'm going to roll a deception test to try and bullshit my way through a conversation.
Also, Shane, that insight that I rolled to see if he was generally a threat or a buddy or a neutral party.
He's dressed similar to the druids you've seen before, but he almost seems to be wandering around kind of confused.
This is not going to work, but I'm enjoying every second of this.
As
Why couldn't I be a Kenku?
you sort of stumble your way through what he had said at you, and he seems actually minorly pleased that you almost got it right.
It's okay, guys. It's going to be like that one monkey that tried to teach a person how to crush a leaf. I'll distract the druid. You guys go.
Barovian motherfucker, do you speak it?
Do you speak Common? Yes, but do you speak Barovian Common?
Man!
We
It's
take
just
all
like
the
common, but
THs
with
out.
really offensive Eastern European accents.
We take all our THs out because we don't have that sound. They're just S's.
Is it offensive if all of us speak with the same accent, and this is just our accent, or are you just making fun of our accent?
No, it's not, Patrick. That's not how it works.
Shh. He doesn't know that. Don't let him know.
We're trying to make fun of outsiders. Shut up.
Yeah, no, it's fucking stupid. Anyway,
But, yeah. I'm gonna kind of point past him. And, like, point to us and make a walking motion. As I have this man's attention.
He continues to stare at you for a long moment, kind of watching the gesture and seem to judge something about it for a moment, and then sort of slowly shakes his head.
Shit. This reminds me of a ranger archetype I've always wanted to play in Pathfinder because they get an ability called Clever Pantomime, which lets them non-verbally communicate with any intelligent creature by doing a slow, interpretive dance.
I feel like you're making that last part up.
No, I'm not.
Alright, I feel like interpretive dance is just a
It's
bullshit
me
move for
it's
pretty
me
much
saying
any body
charades in a
language.
fun way. But yes, shit, I'm going to give him a pleading look and kind of clasp my hands together and roll persuasion?
Go ahead.
Please? Okay. Look, this is Miko getting a chance to fucking unwind after a long 2 days of work.
Donnel, you're sort of making this pleading motion, and you see in his statue that he's sort of shifting and kind of rethinking something. And then you see him suddenly stand up a bit straighter and look around. Reaches back behind the mask to scratch at his head. Kind of looks to you again. Cocks his head confused. Kind of leans forward as if he's trying to look closer at you again. Ba weep grana weep nipong?
Right, looks like James talking,
Next
motherfucker.
question he asked last time.
I'm gonna roll an intelligence to try and decipher. A disadvantage, I imagine.
Yep.
Can I roll a history to see if I know anything about what he is saying? Or anyone speaking this way?
You may roll either history or nature at disadvantage.
I will roll a nature then.
I'm not even going to try to roll because there is no way that I could possibly be familiar with this language.
10.
Sigismund, you remember stories that the Druids of the hills and the forest, the old foliage wood, have their own unique language? You've never learned to speak it.
Okay, I'm going to approach him. I'm going to put my hands on this druid. Barovian, do you speak it?
Oh god, this is like
He's
that fucking
just
scene
gonna
in Tarzan.
He's just gonna stare at him. Just like, okay.
It's like the fucking scene in Tarzan. Gorilla!
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Turns out, although assholeish, it depends on which language we're trying to cross the barrier to, it actually is helpful.
Sigismund, you step forward and place your hands on this rag-cloaked figure and slowly say Barovian, do you speak it? He presses its masked face close towards yours. Ba weep grana weep ninibong?
He is literally asking the same question over and over again.
Okay, I think this one is crazy.
No, this one seems sane to me.
He would
I mean,
not.
Sesna has an idea of what he is.
Yeah. But yeah,
It's
Sesna,
also like over shoulders.
Look, he's repeating the same question over and over again. Honestly, I feel like keep going.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
It's gonna him and well.
Bawi Ninigong, Telum. Yep, I just insulted his mother.
Sigismund, he looks past you to Donnel as he tried to say that as he tried to repeat what this man had been saying. And he kind of shakes his head and almost he sort of kind of waves toward Donnel in an almost sort of dismissive way.
Okay.
Before he
I'm going.
Go ahead.
I'm going to go up on hill. You stay here.
Weep grana weep anything?
Yes, you stay here. And I'm gonna pat him on his head and just walk past him.
Good boy. English, good.
You get about 15-20 feet from him before he shouts after you. Ba weep grana weep nidibong!
I don't understand what you are telling me.
Hold up, Can this wait one day?
No.
I believe I have something I've got something somewhere.
We can't wait a day, unfortunately.
You know what? To hell with this. I'm gonna pick up this druid and take him with me.
I don't think. I'm running after him now. I don't think he wants that. I don't think he's consenting to that.
And as you
I'm
start,
just a bit watch this.
go ahead and give me an athletics test.
Oh,
Oh yeah, give me an athletics test to see if you overpower this old crazy man.
This old mentally deficient old or crazy man. I'm not gonna lie. He's asking the same question over and over again.
all right, let's go.
Yeah, no, he's having a fucking fugue state moment or some shit.
As you pick him up, he just keeps screaming loudly, "Ba weep grana weep nidibong! Ba weep grana ba weep nidibong!" Just over and over and over again.
Okay,
Uh,
okay. So hang on, because I know they have a language. I know Barovian and how we speak around here. Can I make a nature or an intelligence to figure out what he is trying to tell me?
You can make nature at disadvantage. You've never really become familiar with the Druidic tongue.
Can I make an insight at advantage to imagine he's saying, "Put me down, put me down"?
You can certainly insight if you want to, but
That's an 11.
Ooh, that's a 20.
Sigismund, it's all Greek to you, my dude. Donnel, as he's been saying the same words, but his inflection keeps changing.
Oh, it's like them Japanese languages. I got this.
it's like Navajo, yes.
I'm gonna kind of tap Sigismund and point to the ground. I don't think they got many words in their language of theirs. It's all about how you say it. So I think he wants to be put down, first off.
Going to put this druid down.
Quickly dusts himself off, steps away from you, and kind of looks around to the three of you, looks to Sesna. Ba weep, rana weep, nidibong?
I'm gonna be entirely honest, I have no idea what you just said. And I'm also probably gonna imagine you have no idea what I'm saying, right?
Shane's
said
just
it.
having fun. Shane's just having fun saying the same words over and over and over again.
Yes.
I gotta-
Lisa?
I'm gonna point to my chest and shake my head as I repeat. Because Shane, I need you to say the words one more time so I can actually get them down pat.
Aw, I was hoping you would respond to me.
To answer that, he just sort of cocks his head quizzically at you.
It's about the same boat I'm in.
But specifically, the words were ba weep, gra na weep, nidibong.
Bana grop.
Ba weep.
One more time.
Ba weep, gra na
Ba-
weep, nidibong.
Ba weep grana weep ninibong.
Just see a
Gonna
reference.
Shake my head slowly as I take the now defunct sheath of my old sword and kind of draw in common. Can you write as a ba weep grang na weep ninibong?
Kind of looks what you're doing in the dirt and cocks his head.
I got-
again.
I point to him and motion with the scabbard can you? As I look to the other, go.
Ba weep, gra na weep, nidibong.
Ba weep gragna weep nini bong. Mr. Caerwynn, get going! Shoot! I'm doing what they call a distraction.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize we were even on a battle map.
Pay attention, man.
Ah,
Sorry.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
My character sheet was filling up the
It's all
whole
good.
screen.
Good, man.
Ah, I was a mile away. Sorry. Ah. And once they're a little bit up the road, I'm gonna kind of. I want to try and roll a persuasion test with this to get him enraptured in drawing in the dirt.
Go ahead.
I'm really just trying to. You know what? I have that luck point. Is this a terrible time to use it? Yes, but do I want to? Yes.
There you go.
This is actually a
Good
great time to
Michael.
use it.
As you continue drawing in the dirt while repeating the phrase, it almost seems to have a hypnotic effect. It's kind of like drawing a line in front of a rooster. You just sort of start staring into it, and eventually you realize he doesn't even realize you're here anymore.
I'm gonna just abscond towards my compatriots now.
This was one of the better encounters.
What do you
I'm
think
glad,
happened?
I'm glad Sigismund didn't try to cut his head off.
He was a confused
Yeah,
old man. He was
That
not a
didn't stop you
stickish
from
old
killing
man.
the last confused old man.
The last confused old man was muttering spells at me.
No, he was running away.
He had broken into someone's home.
He muttered at you,
That
and then
he
you
did
threw
do.
a javelin at him. He did break into a home. This is fair.
Right.
See,
Forgive
if
the
they want
low
to try to
quality of this
communicate-
map. Making it myself is absolutely impossible. Yester
Alright.
Hill sucks.
Oh, you're
So-
talking about Yester Hill?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it. Like that, like back when I was looking at this, like I was like, oh, I hope they never come here.
Wow, that is.
If you zoom out a lot, it gets bearable.
Jesus.
I'm trying to.
Like, zoom out all the way.
There we go. Up. Oh dear God. Oh
Change
dear God.
Just pluck our eyes out. It's fine.
I want to point out, if I get any, I don't know why, but if my screen gets, well, if I get anywhere near this structure, my screen just goes black.
Which structure?
The structure.
Okay, like completely black, you can't see anything if you go too close?
Yeah, that's terrible. It's like, oh my god. Why?
Maybe that's by design.
Like,
There's
you can't,
supposed...
like, can you not see past it?
If I zoom out, I can see past it. If we zoom in, we can't. By the way, if I zoom out, I can see. This is the part of the tent.
Okay, I can see a little bit inside.
Okay,
I
no,
can
that's
see the
fine.
out-
That's fine, that's dynamic lighting.
But like, that all works. But if I then go, if my screen goes to then about here-ish, my entire screen goes black.
Show me
Yeah.
again.
Well, the roll 20 part goes black.
Does it still do that when you're zoomed all the way out?
And I don't know
Okay.
why.
Show
It's
me
a
again
little bit. It's a little bit under halfway zoom in. If you zoom out, then zoom back in a little bit, like to about a quarter, you can see it fine. It's Roll20's API bugging out.
where? Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. Hopefully it'll get better once you get closer and can zoom in a bit, but...
But as we approach this trail, I'm gonna flick on the lightsaber.
Yeah, that doesn't telegraph our approach any at all. She says out loud.
I believe it's already telegraphed well enough.
Well, maybe that feller. Maybe they sent him. You know, maybe he had a little too much to drink, and they just sent him off home.
Maybe he's the guard dog.
The
Well,
trail...
if that's the case, you
Well.
picked him up and had him screaming. So.
He
Alright.
noticed us as we just walked up to him, so I don't think it matters.
Oh
But
God.
any-
Oh God.
Hey,
Each square is 10 feet. We can only move 3 squares, except for you and Sigismund when he's raging.
oh wow, this is a massive.
Yeah, no, it's... No, it... I hate
It's
this.
fuck off massive.
Yeah.
Can we just get to the part where we're stabbing something?
No, we don't want to get too close first.
Okay.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard. Wait, no, we're not seeing him yet.
Actually, first I would like. At what point can I see Strahd?
You lot can see him, any of you can see through the opening in the stones can see him atop a fiery-maned horse at the top of the hill. As you hear chanting coming from the inside that circle of stones.
Must resist urge to kill horse.
I cast daylight on
No.
myself.
What? Okay.
Alright. We're here, guys.
Oh man,
Is
that's
that
such
what
a great spell that's doing nothing.
They are. It counts as sunlight.
Within 60 feet of you.
Yes, and it lasts for a whole hour.
Which is going to take us to walk up there on this fuck-off massive map.
What? No, holy shit.
It's
Oh,
gonna
it'll take
take us
us-
a hot minute.
It'll take us.
That isn't
it'll
even
take
a.
me at least. It'll take me at least a minute and a half.
What's
Yeah,
your move?
it is a minute and a half of straight sprinting, and let's be
No.
real right now,
No,
we're gonna have a hell of a time getting up. This
it'll be
map
fine.
is too big, unless it's meant to just piss people off.
I feel like it is. It's legitimately stupidly large.
You know what, guys? We know they have the thing here. What are the odds they're sacrificing it to Strahd right now? I mean, I'm sure we could come back when he's gone, and they'd still have it.
By the way, it's bright light in a 60-foot radius.
Yes, I said within 60 feet of you.
Yep.
Yeah.
So is this
So,
sunlight just radiating out from me, or is it like coming down from an opening in the clouds?
It's coming out from you. You are the source of it.
You are the source
So,
of this sphere of light.
Okay.
So, I have to imagine that was a pretty noticeable thing we just did.
Oh yeah, no.
We just did.
So, you're talking about me being subtle there, Sesna?
I mean,
I don't
feel like
understand.
his doesn't even need to go with. Or I feel like his goes without saying.
That's
As
fair.
they do this, Sigismund, you know, I understand why outsiders never fucking live here. If you got... You know what, never mind.
There was no subtlety. No subtlety would have helped. Strahd knows we're here.
I mean, now he does, for sure.
Why are you? Why are you, Donnel? Why are you? What is the cyan thing?
I have my sunlight sword, too.
Yep.
Oh yeah. All right. Well.
Well, let's walk until Strahd decides to send his goons at us, guys.
So you're all approaching.
Quickly. Oh, I'm tired. I just managed to
I feel
catch
like
up. Oh, you guys
somebody's
are
going and I like how fucking Sigismund is doing fast move when he's not raging. It's great.
I don't have to be raging.
Hold
Wait,
on, guys.
no?
Hold
Who
on.
told you
Oh.
guys that? At 5th level, your speed's increased by 10 feet while you aren't wearing heavy armor.
Hold on,
One
guys. I'm catching up.
player.
All right, let's. All right, I'll make this easy on everyone. Are you all just go? You're all just racing for the opening, yes?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Action movie.
All right.
Let's.
Are
I
you,
suppose
are
we
you
should be
making any
marching.
consideration for who gets there first?
I vote me and Caerwynn at the head of the pack. Me in front of Caerwynn, since his light is fucking pretty big.
Massive. Fuck off, massive.
Now, pretty big. Let's be real. Fuck off massive is meteor swarm. Spells don't get fuck off massive till like around 5th level spells.
Still, this would cover most of. This would cover the entirety of most of the maps we've been on.
I think that's why Shane chose this map.
No, I chose this map because
Okay.
I was not trying to make a replica of this. It would have to be like 12 parts, and it would have taken me all day,
That would have been great. It'd be so like dynamic.
and I would have killed myself.
Ow.
See, we
Oh,
kind
that'd
of
be
need
bad.
you to continue the game, so I'd rather you not.
I would have gotten 2 maps in and just killed myself.
Also, I need an asshole to bug in the other game.
Okay, so it's him, Kim, and I guess like that.
Yeah, that seems like a.
Agreeable.
That seems like a good
formation?
marching order.
Agreeable formation. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah, let's deal with this.
When you get about there, you hear Strahd call out, "Stop them! All of you
Oh,
hill-dwelling fools!"
Hang on, I need to know. Did you notice we were here when this one turned himself into a giant beam of light? Or did you know before?
Yeah. What gave us away? Was it me and my sword? Was it him and his giant beam?
It
or
was the
did you
two twin suns that emitted on the horizon.
Okay,
Okay, so it
thank
was me.
you.
All right.
Thank
Had to
you.
know.
Caerwynn, please. Now
No,
we
twin
know.
sons. I was guilty. To be fair, this here sword ain't exactly a picture of subtlety. Also, I should have saved that reroll for this initiative. Never mind. I'm going before the enemy.
That's just
sighing me. Oh, it's a Barovian druid that got the 21. Okay, I was like, oh man, there's us dead with Strahd just getting 21.
Also, Shane, I have to say, I do kind of like the way you did Strahd's mount. Like, having him actually just on the tile above. Oh, never mind, there he is, on it. That kind of works because the picture isn't, like, super gaudy.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a background, it's just a little circle token.
Yep.
Also, Strahd goes before all of us still, guys.
By the way, I like the little border around his token. Is there any way that you could do that for our tokens?
I
because
would
that
have
is
to
a,
make them. It's a pre-generated token, or it's a pre-created token.
Yeah, it's from him buying the module, which, by the way, has a much cleaner map than this.
Bought the map packs. I bought the base map pack, not the full module.
I bought the full module.
Well, things
I-
we wish we had known.
I could have totally fucking started the room up as the game, and then just, like, joined as player and made you GM.
Well, it's too late now.
No, we'll just go back and recreate everything.
No.
Can't you port stuff if you're both premium
Nope.
members?
Well, we can port character sheets. Our own character sheets.
Bucephalus is horse, Bucephalus is his horse. Okay.
Is that how you say that fucking name?
Yep. Bucephalus.
Bucephalus.
It's the name
That's
of
so
Alexander the Great.
goddamn pretentious.
It's the shit, but
Yes!
Michael,
Yes, it is!
historically, it was the name of Alexander the Great's horse. Of course it was.
Can I call him Buck Phallus?
No.
I mean,
No.
you can.
Like,
How
Strahd's
much
gonna
do
take
you
issue
want to
with it.
die?
Strahd will take
How fast
issue
one
with it.
gets-
Wow, you are very... That bird comment earlier got you.
It did. It very much did.
Right. So, the Druids continue to chant.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
Probably kill them. Oh! No, never mind.
Strahd remains seated on his flaming horse and just sort of smiles toward the pair of you and your glowing balls of light. Sesna?
Well, going in. God, that's annoying. The sheer scope of this map is fucking
Yeah!
incredible. You know,
Like, each of the big squares is 50 feet. When I saw that measurement on the map, I'm like, what do I do here?
Well, what you do is you could have just let us get to the top and not done it that way because that's dumb.
You could have
But
made a
here-
single map of this big fight chamber.
You really
no,
could
this isn't a
have.
fight chamber. This is a hilltop.
Yeah.
It's surrounded
Okay,
by
so-
rocks.
Yeah, there's giant
Gotta
black
get to a
stones
map
they've
here.
raised no wall.
Let me just double check the range on the thing, because I might be perturbed. I fucking dislike all.
This map is
Ugh.
just inconvenient.
This ritual is gonna get done, not because we can't stop them, but because they're so far away.
I'm gonna walk up to this guy, and that's motherfucker.
That was only 40 feet, Pat.
That was 80.
Oh, 'cause that's-
total.
Yeah.
I saw you mark it from the position you like moved 42. Never mind, yeah.
Yeah, because I had to measure from a radiant sunbolt, because God, those are only 30 feet.
I am sorry.
3 squares, Pat. Are you ready?
This was the most convenient way I could make this work.
I doubt that very much. We just told you
I
a more
don't.
convenient way we could make this work.
Shane, I can show you like how the module did this map if you want after session.
Yeah. At any rate, Strahd and his horse lift into the air.
It can fly?
You saw it fly on the way. Damn it, Donnel!
I saw it run and leave a trail of fire. Actually, I didn't see nothing. Mr. Caerwynn did. We saw the trail of fire.
But yes, you see it sort of running into the air.
It's a reindeer horse.
He's retreating. Good.
We'll get it to,
Coward.
we'll
What?
get it,
Strahd casts a meteor swarm at 9th level.
Oh.
Oh,
Strahd is
Less
now
than
going to take
great.
his ready to action
Oh goodness.
to cast Dispel Magic on Caerwynn.
Oh, fair enough.
Well, shit.
All right.
that's
What level
that's
does he
just
cast it at?
He cast it at
doesn't-
5th level.
Well, it also doesn't matter. It can cast it at 3rd level and it cancels your spell out because it's the same level.
He is not taking chances.
Well, shit.
It's fine.
That's
You have
just
like,
rude.
it's fine. You have more of those, right? Didn't spend both your 3rd level spells already, did you?
I spent one on Spirit Guardians.
I know.
Donnel.
I didn't expect him to have Dispel Magic.
You know what? Fucking fight me, Strahd.
We still have sunlight anyway.
They're coming out.
And I wasted a fifth level spell slot of his, so that's pretty great.
That is pretty
I want-
great. I'm flying
you
up
to
towards
know
you, Strahd.
I want you to know, Maiko, he's gonna break your arms and then he's gonna pile drive you into the fucking ground.
Oh, he is, but
Take
you
that
know what? It's
sword.
gonna be an air fight, and I've always wanted one of these ever since I started playing D&D.
They're
Do
really
not
hard to do
take
with
this from
if you're-
me.
They're really hard to do if you're not at a table with like little flying stands.
Do not take this from me, Pat.
Yeah, okay, I was gonna say Mark was
Sigismund.
I really want to move 40 in rage, but none of them are going to hit me, so I might as well move the 80.
Alright.
God damn it. Fucking
Actually,
all
hey,
these years on Roll20 and I'm finally having an aerial fight in D&D.
too bad it's with Strahd. Fun. But anyways, actually, now that I'm
Okay,
here,
I can
this is
just
a bonus
knock him off
action.
his horse.
So could I still rage? Maybe?
You could,
The bonus action,
but
you're
you need
within
to
your
make an
actions.
attack or take take damage before the start of your next turn.
I
You
need to
lose
take
it.
an attack or be attacked.
I mean, yeah, there's...
He doesn't have to take damage. Just
Yeah, he doesn't need to take damage, just be the target of an attack or attack.
Alright, yeah.
See,
Then you could
two of
absolutely
these
do that.
guys, I will rage.
Alright.
Oh
And
my
your rage
god!
lasts for 1 minute.
So much murder! Specifically,
Why is your hair blonde?
Alright, so what the fuck are these?
They are hide-clad men with great axes.
oh, what's up, cuz? I'm gonna kill you now.
Oh, hi, good to see you. You weren't at the last family reunion. Well,
There
sadly, we gotta cut your head off now.
We're at the last family reunion. Yeah, that's because you threw my father out of the tribe. Anyways,
Caerwynn.
We didn't throw you out of the tribe.
I wasn't born yet.
Alright.
Time to
So
die.
I move up here.
We condemned the man, not the sack seed.
And what's the range for a spiritual weapon again? 60 feet.
Yep.
Yep, so spending a bonus action to cast spiritual weapon.
Yeah, you could start fucking up those hill barbarians. I mean, if you could
Uh,
hit.
Yeah, but that's putting it.
Oh, whoop. Okay,
Oh,
you got it.
He double
Healing
casts
itself
it.
itself.
6. Yeah, 6 squares. Put it right behind him.
Alright. And an 8 to hit, which, doesn't hit.
It immediately dispels itself.
It slashes at him, but he's kind of, you see him kind of amping himself up, and he just sort of, like, leans forward and gives this guttural yell as you summon it, and it swings, and it goes right over top of him.
He turns around and sees, oh, shiny sword. I'm gonna take that.
And as he drops to the ground, I aim low.
You manage to catch him with a bolt of Sarah and Ray's own burning fire.
Ah, my shins are mildly perturbed.
What? Hold on. Nope. 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 You fucked up. You done gone fucked up now.
You done fucked up. You done fucked up. You done fucked up.
You thumbed up.
Man, you know what would be a great spell to stop these druids right now? Fucking fireball.
Fireball would be nice. But you know what? I figured for once I shouldn't be the one throwing out fireball.
Yeah.
That should-
To be honest, I didn't even remember you had fireball.
Alright.
I'm just more saying I really wish I had played a wizard, but I'm finally getting to play my favorite fighter archetype, so I'm not mad.
What's your archetype again? Battlemaster?
Yep.
Not to play it in the friggin' game. What do you want about?
Not for long. Like a session I got to actually use that power.
Yes, you actually try to avoid every single fight.
Exactly.
You know what? It looks like you're right what you're pointing out, Donnel. Fireball would only be able to hit 2 of them.
Yeah. Because these
So
fucking squares!
I don't know what you want me to say.
I
Good point.
promise you, man, like, it's not any better in the way the module did it.
Oh, it's not any better. Okay.
The quality of the map is better, that's about it.
That might have helped. Barely.
Really, it's just the scale, because I'll show Shane later, but yes, continuing with these hillmen.
Are there any real obstructions
Yes.
in the main? Okay, then yeah, this is a terrible way to lay out this map. Because if it's like this, it's okay to have it like this up until you get to the point where you're actually in the skirmish, and then you just go to a blank grid. But because there's obstructions and stuff to worry about all throughout the map, then
Sorry, just having to fix some things. Right. So, the ones that are actually able to get to grips with you this turn. 2 attacks coming at Sesna,
Oh,
and
God!
1 coming at Sigismund.
That hurt. That hurt. That hurt.
did it really though? You'll have to see.
Hey, your defensive actually wouldn't help you. Yeah, that really fucking hurt.
Yeah, that kind of hurt. That's kind of 31 damage. I'm kind of already below half.
If only we had some sort of healer.
Oh, we do. We still do.
Yeah, it's Donnel. He
Yeah.
can heal like a point.
I can heal a point every level. I can heal you 5 hit points. I can put a slight. We're gonna continuously bust your balls, my dude, until you make another big mistake, or until you point out one of our big mistakes and start busting our balls, and then the group gangs up on the new person.
See, but the thing is, you guys are better at not making stupid mistakes like that.
Oh, you just need to get better at catching
Better.
them.
Thanks, come on.
The Barovian Druids continue to perform their chants.
It's okay, guys. I presume we have at least an hour before they do this. That's how long these things take, right? That's like 60 rounds. We got this. Actually, 600 rounds.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be okay.
You can last 600 rounds, Sesna.
Yeah. Just get back. Spoons.
You say through your sucking chest wound.
That's what he's saying about the
That's
deep axe
not-
wounds.
God, I love the descriptions for the Witcher injuries. Sucking chest wound.
Right.
See, I like it because it actually paints a picture for injuries. Because yeah,
Right. Strahd points his finger at you. You see him hold something up. And then he just... Ivad! I have need of you.
Oh god, the hentai spell!
As black tentacles fill that space around you.
What do I need to roll?
At the start of your turn, a dexterity saving throw.
Caerwynn's getting hen-tied. Oh no.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Sesna.
It's not just him. That doesn't just affect him, really. Okay, well, I'm going to try and nuke down one of these guys as fast as I possibly can. So, hi, Mr. the Guy right here. You're on my left? Right?
On your
I'm
right, the way
punching
you're
you.
coming, but yeah.
Hold up, is that a... What's the size of Evard's black tentacles?
20-foot square.
So as you notice, yeah,
Yeah, snap
These
to
are two
corner.
squares on each
snap,
side.
Snap to corner, and we'll show it more accurately.
Yeah, I just thought it was, I thought it was larger than that, actually, but... yeah, never mind.
It looks a lot bigger on a map where the squares are 5 feet.
yeah,
Alright,
how the
I'm
way
gonna
D&D is
start
meant to be
punching
played.
this guy now. I'm gonna start punching this guy now.
Actually, D&D
Alright,
is
come
meant to be
on,
played without a
Griffin,
grid
strike
entirely.
And
Let's do this. Wham! Bam! Thank you, ma'am. The last move would have been great for the last move. But hey, I did a flurry of blows and I did roll a 1!
Yeah, the first 3 do hit.
Yeah, I was about to say, it never seems like the designers for the game, Mark Morals, will ever acknowledge that the game is meant to be played on a grid, by actually incorporating the rules to.
The game is meant to be played however it helps you best. I mean, whatever scale it helps you best. The grid is an organizational tool because Shane cannot keep things straight in his head without it.
Also, it helps for combat.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah,
and
there's
it's-
just too many going around for me to keep track of everything without a grid.
22.
As you rattle a few blows off this guy, and he hit me more.
You need help down there, Sesna?
Please! Please! As she has 2 gaping axe wounds in her.
Strahd gives a wide grin to you, Donnel. Your friends or your crusade? Make your choice.
That's the choice for him. Joke's on you.
As this is the point where Donnel reveals he's been all consumed by this hatred for Strahd the entire time.
Shit.
You all thought I was from Taldore. No, I've always been from Barovia, from the Order of the Silver Dragon.
But as he says this, his horse begins to kind of gallop upwards in a spiral motion before going and landing on the shoulder of what you now realize is a massive 50-foot tall wooden statue of Strahd.
That's a bit gaudy, don't you think?
Is it at least well made?
It's fairly well carved. It's definitely in his image.
Alright then. I have no complaints.
That's a bit gaudy, don't you think? Even though it's actually exceptional craftsmanship. I can appreciate good carpentry.
I don't choose what these idiots do.
Oh god, just call this idiots, guys!
Senpai noticed us!
Donnel.
I have a feeling they don't care.
Well, I'm gonna do that
Please.
thing where I choose my friends and not my crusade.
Thank you.
Diving down here, still with the wings, dropping down just in range of this gentleman's face.
Alright.
And I'm gonna be like, hi there, friend. First off, bonus action! Rally, everyone, we still got this!
Roll.
Helps my sucking axe wounds.
It's
That's
5 hit
Five.
points. 5 hit points more.
I choose not to accept that.
I mean, technically you can't. It's within 30 feet of me.
It's
Yeah.
just
No.
her.
No. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
It's just her. But yeah, you still have the better ones. She just happened to lose her better ones.
Along with most of her normal ones.
So, you need to get away from her now, sir?
That's a
I
hit.
don't think that's...
God, these guys have terrible AC.
And another hit.
Lightsaber! Lightsaber!
You're really, really disrespecting the Sun Sword and all of the Hamana, and you're really disrespecting me here.
Also, don't forget, that's another +4 damage from my Protector's Wings that I forgot to throw on.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so what? 32?
Is it
So
per
dead?
strike or?
Huh?
Per strike or in total?
Per strike.
32 then. On top of the 22 he already has been dealt.
Yeah.
He's probably only half down.
Yeah. He yells as you carve into him. Ah, I'll drink from both your skulls.
Hey, Strahd, you really didn't need 6 barbarians and 6 druids for this, just saying. This
That-
seems unnecessary.
Action Surge!
All right. Yeah.
Technically, you get another attack with that too.
Now is that including your?
That is including, because you see it's dueling style / radiant.
Ah, okay. So
Next attack.
Is he still up?
that one definitely made him stumble a bit, but he's still barely keeping his feet.
Oh, crap.
Just go down!
As you finally acquiesce to your demand, as you sweep down with the sun sword and sever his head and his right arm.
I turn and point the blade up at Strahd. We're all coming for you, Strahd.
Oh, please don't speak for me right now.
If you think it will make a difference, feel free.
Most of us are coming for you, Strahd.
Sigismund.
I see. It's a barbarian fight, is it? Well, allow me to begin with my
Great axe
reckless
versus
attack.
great axe.
My reckless attack. Also, great weapon master. Now, oh, fucking, I forgot the thing. But that is a 16.
If my 13 hit, yeah, you got this.
Yeah, no, that's a hit.
Slash R D12 plus. Hang on. Let me go look at the math. Plus 9. With my rage, that makes it plus 11.
Plus 10
With
for
my
great
great
weapon
weapon
master.
master makes it plus 21.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. Hold
Kinda
on.
fucking mean.
Hold on. Let me actually go open my character sheet and look at the math for this. But that. Yeah, I did that right. Wait, no. Wait. Hang on.
Yeah. We had to remember, Jeff brings the pain. And it's
No.
okay.
My string's only a 6.
Only a plus 6.
Okay, so. That is not entirely correct. Plus 6.
Baby,
6.
you're driving me insane.
6 plus 2 for raging, I think. Wait, I'm level
While
5.
he's counting this up, does anyone remember that game, Wet?
No.
It exists. Or much about it.
That's some sort of hentai flash game or something.
No.
No. It's
It's-
actually like a... Basically, you're in this station underwater and shit's going tits up and you need to get out.
No, actually.
24.
There's
Wasn't
two different
that a
games called
water
Wet
station?
then.
There was, like, it was flooding and you needed to fucking escape or some shit.
I'm getting a video.
Wet, I believe, was a game about an assassin, I think.
Yeah.
Because the name was in reference to wet work.
Yeah.
Right, so yeah, I factor up the damage. It's only a plus 18.
Oh,
And
man.
for my
only.
second one, I will also be doing a reckless attack.
Well, you decide if your reckless attacks are... Yeah. A reckless attack... Whether or not you're recklessly attacking is decided at the beginning of your turn for all of your attacks.
Okay, I'm doing that. I'm doing that.
Alright,
great
well,
weapon
second one
master.
is still a hit.
And stab!
As with a pair of mighty blows, like felling a sapling, you put this guy in pieces on the ground.
Wait, what? Did he not get to... Why was he significantly less tough?
Because Shane
Oh,
rolls
God,
for health.
Yeah,
Oh.
Shane rolls for each of their health.
Oh!
Come here, Druid man! You
There,
die
like-
next! Please, no. No.
Alright, Caerwynn.
Make that save.
Yeah, it's a dex save, you said?
Yep.
Don't get hentai. He got hentai.
One moment, I forgot to translate some critical information over to Strahd's sheet.
Strahd has a crippling allergy to garlic, and we just so happen to have some pasta.
So you have failed the save.
This is the one time being friends with.
I had a
Thunder.
feeling he's probably at least as good a spellcaster as I am.
It's cute that you think you're on par with Stahd Von Zarovhich.
I said at the very least.
I know, I was like fucking with you.
So you are restrained and take 7 damage as these tentacles grab and begin to crunch it and begin to squeeze tight around you.
That.
Oh
was on
yeah,
my side.
no, that ain't.
I lost my temporary hit points. And only my temporary hit points.
That ain't at all the game I'm thinking of. So there's another game called Wet out there.
Yeah.
See,
I sent you the soundtrack because that one song is just fucking hype. I remember that game was so campy action, just fucking sliding around, shooting everything. Because, you know, assassins do that instead of being, you know, subtle about their kills. They just murder entire booster gangs.
Again, nobody can say you were there if there's nobody to say you were there.
It's fair.
Alright, and I'm restrained. What does that mean?
So, a restrained target.
It's the actual good version of grappled.
A restrained creature's speed becomes 0 and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
In other words, you can still
Right.
kind of
And
cast.
And what do I have to do to break free from the tentacles?
You can use your action to make a strength or dexterity check against the spell save DC.
And considering that DC is a disadvantage if you use Dex, you better use Strength.
Considering that, I think Caerwynn's snuggled up for a bit.
No, it's a dexterity check. Not a dexterity save.
Yeah, so he wouldn't have this advantage. He's still likely snuggled up there for a hot minute.
Yeah, let's see.
If only you had Misty Step.
If only. Hmm.
What's your balls from earlier?
See, the thing is, I do want to heal you. But I can't get in range to do it.
Question. Oh, is it only like cure wounds and whatnot that you have going on?
No, I actually do have Healing Word up.
That's
But the
60
thing
feet.
is... Yes, but it's also very inefficient.
In other words,
Hi! I'm bleeding to death over here. I'll take whatever you can give me.
yeah, efficiency isn't what we're worried about right now. We're worried about hit points, bulk of number.
Alright, fine.
Fine, I'll heal you. Stop complaining now.
Thank you for worrying about efficiency with your healing spells. It is a very good thing to worry about.
It's actually a surprisingly rare trait among healers.
5, only 5. Yay, and there goes my bonus action. Ugh.
Moving on to the Savages.
I'm sorry that
No,
you
I still have an
bonus
action.
action. He still got his action, yeah.
Boom against that dude.
I can still be an annoyance to you.
Sacred
Flame.
Flame.
Your flame, okay.
It's a really
Sarenrae.
hard time.
A little help?
As Sarenrae's light goes out to burn this man.
Okay, cool. Not what I meant though.
Appreciate it, Sarenrae, but could you do that to the tentacles? They're getting a little friendly now.
What?
Look, I spent an eternity locked behind a divine gate. I need some entertainment.
Right, so Berserker's turns now.
Does Pellar not handle that for you?
I got that vibe too.
See, Pelor has exclusively does missionary.
That's kind of
yeah.
Anywho, before Shane rolls crits to shut us up now,
And the Berserker is going to swing at Sesna.
not gonna swing at me who's murdered his friend.
That's
No,
a wild
you have to
swing.
move to swing at you.
Woo!
They don't
I'm
want
alive!
friends, they want blood.
I don't have
Druids
friends, just
chant again.
corpses. Must be a
Druids
very sad
Not
man.
back here.
Shut up, Bert. Oh god, they only get one attack. Oh god, they only get one attack. We're not gonna die horribly.
Yeah! It's great! I might be conscious of just another round. I only said because I got fucking wailed on in that first round. Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
Remember, guys. Remember, they hit merely as hard as our good buddy over there. And by nearly
Yep.
as hard, I mean nowhere nearly as hard.
I'm
Just
listening to
swinging it about-
fucking the Wet soundtrack now. A lot of these songs have interesting names.
They started with a game called Wet. What the f do you think they were going to go with? Oh, wait! I forgot! Soundtrack! Thank you for reminding me, Maiko.
Guys, we're gonna have good music to die to.
You won't die.
Yeah, we will.
No, we
One of us
won't.
may die.
Some of
What?
you may
Hey.
die, but that is a risk I'm willing
Not-
to take.
Not you, Sesna. I'm referring to Mr. Hentai over here.
What? No, he's fine.
No. I'm definitely gonna die because I'm going after Strahd hard.
Don't go at him hard, you'll just entice him. And you're already restrained.
Really needs to know when to stop.
I mean, if he maintains concentration long enough and I don't roll enough saves, I could very well die.
This is fair. But it's okay. After I ensure Sesna's, living, being alive bits, I'll help. By murdering Strahd. My crusade isn't all gone.
Or hear me out here. We focus on the ads.
As Strahd, seated atop his horse atop the statue, runs his hand through the fiery mane of his steed, takes a ball of it and throws it at Donnel. Sesna, don't worry, you're not actually in the range of it.
Why me? Why me?
You know why.
I know exactly why. Dexterity saving throw, evasive maneuvers.
Yep.
We're going down, boys. We're going down.
Sesna's not in range of it?
It is 20
Oh
feet.
god, I'm fucking barreling.
Couldn't quite
towards
catch
the
both of her.
Don't forget, I am also raised into the air.
Yeah.
If I could swept attack that one guy.
I see.
Oh, okay, so roll that damage there. It's not gonna hurt at all.
You'll be fine, probably. Look, I'm not saying you should go
Be-
over to the guy who could potentially
glad.
help him get out of the, hentai tendrils.
Be
But
glad
maybe do
that you don't
with
have,
this.
24 damage.
be glad that you don't have to make.
it.
Never mind.
Yes.
Fire bad.
Fire indeed bad. Perhaps you should consider retreating. After all, it's a better part of valor, no? Sesna?
I'm gonna punch this guy now, if that's okay with everyone. Punch. Punch. Out of curiosity, did that second one hit?
The first one hit, the second one did not.
Okay, so AC of 13, we got that now.
Well, I mean,
You could always spend that bonus action to retreat.
Oh, okay, what we're gonna do, with that hit, we're gonna spend a key point to stunning strike this feller.
Oh.
Alright.
So you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Don't forget to roll your damage for your hit, because you do still do damage with the stunning strike.
Ooh, for 11.
Suck him in the jaw.
Here's the question. Not entirely sure what DC is.
The DC is it's as if your wisdom was your spellcasting modifier.
Okay. So, okay. DC for that.
Actually, for monks, it's your strength or dex.
Not for stunning strike. It's wisdom.
Target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
You have to look at their
Key, yeah.
where
Key save DC is 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom modifier.
Oh damn, I was getting confused with the open hand stuff. Never mind. Way to go.
So, 14.
Alright. So a DC 14 Constitution saving throw. Alright, you stop.
Oh shit!
Now, here's the thing. My bonus action now to do the other two and just fucking wail on this guy now that he's actually helpless.
Technically speaking, yeah.
Yeah.
Just get 2 free crits. 'Cause if so, we critting. I'm gonna roll the damage all at once, if that's okay.
Yeah, it's all good.
Take 29 on top of that 11 you just had, so.
Fucking needles like pressure pointing him.
I think you still have to roll against them at advantage.
Yeah, you do have to roll against him at advantage. You still have to roll to hit. But
Oh,
Hold on.
I mean, did you?
Yeah. Yeah, you have advantage
For the
against
sake. Yep.
hit.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a natural crit. That means it's quadruple damage.
But 29. Mistake. First, I'm gonna just strike him with the mod force, them stunned, and then just crack, crack.
No, I'm asking a lot of you with this map.
Kill me.
Yeah. You stun him and then lay into him hard with the next 2 strikes. You smack into his chest and you can feel bones fracturing underneath the hide that he wears his armor, and he's but he's just barely he's managing to keep his feet.
I get to there though. He's stung.
Alright.
Advancing these Druids. Hopefully Donnel takes the opportunity to fuck the guy up.
Nah, fuck him. He gets to live.
Cephalus remains in his
Or
position.
I will sweep down like an angel of divine wrath and rancor.
More like a hawk going for a sleeping mouse.
Yeah. Oh, that's a crit. I had to roll that manually. So, fuck it. There's no point in me not taking bolt attacks, anyways. Okay. So it's 2d8 plus my amazing strength mod plus that 16 damage total. It looks like.
Okay.
Oh, that's for the first one. Gives 2 crits.
Yep. And the second is
16 attacks, 32 damage total.
as you just with a pair of blows
Fing fing!
just sever
And
vital
then-
vital arteries in his neck and in his chest, and he collapses.
Pop, it's 40. Can't move 40, I can move there. I can move there. So it's bop, 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 bop. I'm coming for you, Strahd. You gotta stop using weird magic on my friend over there.
Sigismund.
2d20 R1.
No.
D1.
2d20 d1, yeah. Plus whatever.
Hang on. No, I'm talking about for the reroll.
Yes.
Yeah, for the
2d20
advantage.
d1 plus whatever your modifier is.
Oh no, he's asking for rerolling damage.
Yeah, for reroll.
Oh, for rerolling
It's
damage,
R1.
yes, it's R1.
No, I'm
Yeah,
talking
R,
about...
it's R whatever the
It's
minimum
R.
damage you can do is.
Okay, it's not...
I
The
wouldn't
greater
use
sign,
that-
the greater thing. R1?
It's R.
I
Wait,
wouldn't
what?
use
It's
that formula for-
R01.
Hold on, hold
R01.
on, hold on.
That's
Don't
R-
use that
I'm-
formula if you're using great weapon fighting style, because it'll just keep re-rolling ones and twos until you get a 3 at least.
Okay, so
I
it's
don't have that-
RO1, RO2, because that means reroll once.
Yeah.
That's not what I want. Okay, I'm just... It's
Okay,
fine.
what are
Okay,
you asking?
say- No, it's fine. I don't need to think. Alright. Both attacks are going to be reckless.
Okay. Then just turn on the advantage on your sheet. Just click the doggo advantage.
No.
Okay.
That druid hit.
Or you could have just... Okay, if you're
We
typing
know
it out...
he doesn't like using the sheet.
If you're typing it out, R2d20 d1 plus your modifier.
That's what I was asking.
We
Okay.
said it
Their
first
first
time.
answer.
Right. Anyway. So the
That
druid
hit.
is hit both times. No, for only the first. No, the first one's a
That's
hit.
the first strike.
Okay, that's just the first,
First
one.
strike, yeah, it's a hit. It's a hit. It's a
Okay,
hit.
is the 20? Is he dead?
Disgusting.
Yeah, you split him in half.
I'm then going to move to this druid and try and hit him.
Okay. It's a hit.
Absolutely disgusting.
And split again.
All right then, and because I have some movement, maybe I'll give this guy the. No, Sesna's right there. If I move, she might give murder. But there are three.
Actually, thanks to the cleric, I'm doing pretty okay right now.
Oh, in that case,
Thanks to the cleric, I only healed you 5.
You got her
Yeah,
above
the
half.
back- I'm
20.
in a pretty okay place.
30,
I-
40.
Above half is a pretty good place whenever you're working with limited spell slots.
The 40, because you already took your action.
Hi, wait. Oh, what? I only have
Yeah.
20. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
That's about where you got. Good news is that's actually still good for me. Bad for you. But you have resistance to everything, so action.
I sort of want. Yeah.
Alright. Caerwynn. You have started your turn restrained by black tentacles.
You're doing unspeakable things.
You start your turn in the area and is already restrained, takes 3d6 bludgeoning.
Roll that for me.
So, take 3 damage.
Damn, are you kidding me?
Nope!
They're just tickling his butt a little bit.
I mean, they're getting him warmed up.
Alright. Now it was a... See, I'm gonna make a dexterity check to try to break free.
Okay.
I can break these cuffs. You can't break those cuffs.
Who actually managed to slip out?
He broke the cuffs, guys.
Good. I was gonna run back, but there's still one there.
That tight feeling against your anus scared you. You got out.
No, not again, Father Donovan.
You really didn't like people touching that part of your elbow.
Anyway.
Wait, what happens if I just run through it? Is it difficult terrain?
Let me check. It is difficult terrain, yes.
Run around it.
So that's 10, 20, 30. instance. You know what? Gonna use my action to sprint up a little bit closer.
You already used your action to make the
Yep.
check to get out.
That's the benefit of restraining spells.
Let's see. 1, 30, 40, 60. Okay. I'm moving my sword, spiritual weapon, up there.
All right. Has advantage.
He broke the cuffs, guys.
All right, that's a hit.
Woof!
What are we talking about?
Sword.
Oh,
It also would have had advantage.
It's barely
Yeah,
visible right
hold
now.
up, swing.
okay. There's
It's very hard to see it because of the background, yeah.
Well, because the background
forgetting-
and the scale, but
Okay, I also... Can I roll the attack again, see if it...
actually see if it's crit.
It's always worth doing that.
Okay.
You crit!
It was a kind of
Dispels
crit,
itself again.
but yes, no.
Flickers out of existence.
Yeah, no, your spiritual weapon gets a cut across this guy's back as he turns to follow Sigismund. Ah! Berserkers.
I just realized when I introduced Sigismund, I did not tell you what he was wearing, and now I feel bad because it was going to be funny.
Is he wearing a leather thong or something?
No, he was wearing a nice suit.
Oh,
But yes.
that's better.
He dressed like Tarzan after they civilized him.
No, listen, I
the
saved those
Berserkers-
people on that road, and they gave me some nice clothes.
Berserkers going after Sigismund.
That's a hit. That's also a hit.
Too bad he doesn't care about most of that.
Good thing those weren't champion fighters,
3 and
otherwise
6.
I'd been in trouble.
Nah, you would have been mildly perturbed.
3, that's a 7, right, or is that a 6?
7. Yeah, you're right. So.
Okay. So that's 52.
And 1 great axe at Sesna.
Oh, come
Believe
on.
that hit.
Yes! Just
Not
barely.
near as bad as the last one.
Just the tip. He just hits you with the tips.
I will get you, Strahd. This air fight has to happen. Damn you playing on my attachment to these people.
The Druids continue to chant. Strahd on his turn. He's going to step off of his horse, standing on the shoulder of the statue of himself.
Really? Really? You're taking this from me, Strahd? Now you gotta die.
You know what? You're right. He stays on the horse. But the technicals do flicker out of existence.
Strahd doesn't get his show anymore.
As he points a finger at you, and you see the ball of orange light spring from his finger and race towards you, and there's just that moment of, ah, god damn it.
Again!
This ritual must really not be that important, because I keep killing his druids and he doesn't seem to care.
Oh, hey, half damage.
Smack it with the fucking shield. And because fire's still hot,
Yeah.
No, do an aileron roll. Come on. Avoid the most of it. It's really just the force of the blast that hits you at this point.
I'm gonna do that, because that sounds neat. That's a word.
So, 11 damage.
Ah. Is that the best you can do?
You have yet to see my best.
Ah, I think I saw your best when you were falling backwards out a window.
You know, I kind of like him when he's sassy. Oh, God, axe!
Yeah. Cessna?
Do I punch you or do I just ignore the shit out of you and go and punch a druid?
Punch the druid, for the love of God.
I think he's a bigger present threat.
You're right. I'm gonna punch him. Ha! Oh, that's actually a 10. Hold on.
Yeah. And that is a miss. Shockingly. That's a hit.
No. And then we're gonna do the damage real quick. Yeah, and then stunning strike because it's just good.
It really is.
Alright.
It's one of the best.
Oh shit! I forgot. I got those temp HP too. I'm 5 higher, Shane.
Noted. That's before we're putting update health points. Thank you. And Constitution save, DC 14. Stun.
Cool. We're not
Suck
used to
a
being
butt.
punched in the solar plexus. Why would you do this?
It is really weird that they're rolling that low on that. That's like a freaking stat.
Oop.
Oh,
No,
my
just
face!
kill the druid.
My perfect jawline!
It.
And 13. Crap. And then. Oh man, no, that was the third strike. No, I'm not gonna really double up on this guy.
Honestly, that was a pretty good fucking move right there. It's what you did to him.
Yep.
I'm gonna move actually, 'cause he's gonna be stunned. I'm gonna go harass a druid.
Alright.
You stop chanting.
Running up, getting ready to sock him one. Curse you being 50 feet in the air. Having figured exactly how far you need to be away from me.
It's almost like I paid attention, considering you threw balls of sun in my face.
And with that, Bucephalus lifts off, running across the air again.
Clearly done with this endeavor.
None my druids are dead.
It's gonna be like a whole nother several generations before I get this whole thing going again.
Wait,
yeah, I
didn't-
feel like
Hang on. Is he still in the air?
He
or
is
is
still
he just
50 feet in the
landing?
air.
Okay, I was about to say, well, fuck, there goes my plan.
Donnel.
well,
Alright.
I don't think you can chase him down.
Shoop, I certainly fucking can.
No, you fool!
Oh no!
Damn it.
Well, that weren't my plan.
Don't worry, guys. There's a method to the madness. It's mainly that I'm sponging his fucking AoE spells.
It's also that you're gonna get your arms broken and pile drive into the ground now that he's, on his way out.
So was that your move and action to get there?
Yep.
Alright.
However, my bonus action
Oh, yeah, sorry.
is gonna heal me some.
Adrenaline coursing through your veins.
As I'm gonna hold the sword out to him. I want answers, Strahd. That's my turn. As my wounds miraculously close because fucking fighters can do that by catching their breath.
Alright, so, stating now, we'll be taking 2 AoEs and I'm making 2 reckless attacks. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright! With advantage.
Oh, it
Donnel, not
doesn't-
for nothing. Not for nothing, Donnel, but this situation's looking kind of dire for me if they do exactly what I think they're about to do.
Good thing I have a turn.
Yes.
So one of those is a hit
Yep.
for 7 damage.
Minor inconvenience at best. Alright, so. First reckless attack into this druid. Second reckless attack into this druid.
That's definitely a hit.
That's a dead druid. On to the next.
I have a plan, guys.
You give
Don't
him a
worry.
deep, biting chest wound, but he manages to rock back on his feet and stand forward again and raise his hands again and rejoin the chant.
Motherfucker. Well
This,
then.
this guy did his ab crunches at home.
Still a hit, yes?
Still a hit.
He's dead.
Now he is a corpse.
On to the next one.
You sure you want to do that? Sure you don't want to move there instead?
Why would I? No, actually. Well, if I kill him, it won't matter.
If you don't, it
Well.
might be your death immediately.
Oh.
Also, they've lost half their number. If they're still keeping this spell going, these druids are fucking dedicated to their job.
Donnel, how
Yeah.
did
What do
you
we
be
fear
if
more,
God was
death
flying over
or
you?
his wrath?
No. To hell with his wrath. Donnel, how motivated would you be if God was just over you on his flying horse? I'd be pretty motivated.
Caerwynn.
No, that's fair.
Alright. Moving closer. Taking an action to move even closer.
Because Caerwynn is at full health. Well, near.
Caerwynn being awesome.
Caerwynn also has 18 AC, so I'm not that worried about it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna spend a bonus action to finally heal Sesna, because even though she needs healing desperately, she won't come to me.
Hi!
Yeah, 'cause she's
We
she's
have a whole
focusing on
thing to
murdering.
be dealing with? We have a whole thing to be dealing with here?
I mean, you have half a thing to be dealing with here, Sesna.
Help me
True.
help you, please.
No, you keep up with us.
It's not our fault you got hentai.
Also, thank you. I should, until, I get double critted again, I should be good for the rest of this, though.
Right, so the the stun on the berserker. How long does that last for?
1 round.
Okay.
Yep.
That's an entire turn where he's just kind of shaking himself awake.
So it's until the beginning of Sesna's next turn, yes?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
So he's going after you. You
Oh.
step over and try and deal with Caerwynn.
My
Great
thought process is they're prioritizing druid protection now.
Great axe at Sigismund.
I'm curious why that one didn't go for me, but yeah, no, he was engaged. Makes sense.
For 6 damage on Sigismund. And then 1 at Caerwynn.
I get annoyed now.
Skates off the shield.
Yep. No! Please don't!
I may not be good with weapons, but I have a shield.
I step in really close as he swings that axe.
Yeah.
You step in uncomfortably close while you're still covered in tentacle goo.
Ugh. The
You
Druids.
so
wanna
close.
hit
So close that he can't even get his blade is too far out.
Ugh,
Behind
you're
my back.
very shiny. It's off-putting. Stop that.
The Druids continue to chant. God has made his demand of them. They will not fail.
No, they'll just die.
All right.
Again,
Strahd,
what are they
let's
more
fucking-
afraid of? Death or him being angry with them?
I imagine both, because him being angry with them is a fate worse than death.
I'm
they're still probably gonna
they're
die by the end.
so happy that Senpai has noticed them. They're willing to do this.
Yeah.
Look, they have a bottomless fear at the slightest hint of his displeasure.
They fucking erected a wooden statue of him.
But yes,
A well carved one at that.
By the way, is this wooden statue, is it all one solid piece?
If so, that's a fucking big ass piece. Like, that was a tree they carved down.
we'll check that.
I imagine it would have to be.
No, they just look. They're just pegs that they fitted the arms into.
It was a bitch to get it to stand on the legs.
No. You see, like, the main body
okay.
was what true. The
So-
arms, however, and the head, that...
Upon closer
those-
inspection, you're able to see that the statue is 50 feet tall and made of tightly woven twigs and packed with blacker.
Okay, so okay, it's a Wicker Man.
Yeah. My bad.
Quick, guys! Throw Strahd and light it on fire!
But yes, Donnel, within the sunlight of the sword now, you see Strahd is... There's somewhere between rage and what might be fear on his face, but he doesn't seem to have been harmed by it yet.
Oh, right, it's the end of his turn. You know what? This keeps him on the defensive.
And he is going to lash out at you with his claws. Or, well, with his unarmed strikes at any rate.
How dare.
Tink! Sink! See? This is exactly why I wanted to get up into his face, because I got this! Parry!
Oh, yeah, okay, that didn't hit you. Oh no, that reduces the damage.
For the damage, yeah.
So, 13
Still-
damage.
Still good.
Yeah.
Still really good.
You parry the blow, kind of swatting his hand aside. You hit with the shield, but his claws still rake across you, and you feel just that. You feel the warmth begin to drain from your skin. You have walked into your death. Enjoy the reaping. Sesna.
Well, I'm going to lay into this druid as much as I can, make sure the advantage is turned off.
Look at this.
And... Or do I want to try and stunning strike the druid who's probably not all that... Probably doesn't have a great con save that I know he'll then pass.
Pat, now you straight up jinxed it.
Kill him.
I'll punch him twice and see from there. So 1 to 2. I know those are both hits.
Yep.
1 and 2. Actually no, I'm just gonna go for another 2 attacks into him. 1, 2. And 10 and 9. So yeah.
Okay, hold on. Roll 20's shitting the bed for a second because I'm asking you to do anything on this map.
34 damage.
34.
It's-
Yeah, you rattle off punches, you feel bones snapping, and he dies.
Horribly.
And then I'm gonna re-engage with this fella who's about to get... I'm gonna go here to re-engage with this fella who's about to get all nasty and up in Caerwynn's grill. And leave those last 2 to Sigismund.
Alright. Strahd clutches
Casually,
tight-
like...
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, casually producing whisper and passing it back to Caerwynn. You might need this.
Take a stabby stick.
Right.
It's the what?
The dagger
The
you've given
whis-
her. That Surrender
Oh.
delivered onto you.
You might need this, considering.
Honestly, still better off casting Sacred Flame.
Fair.
I take the dagger anyway.
Yeah.
I just kind of put it in a sheath anyway.
Tucks it into his belt.
Alright. On its turn, as Strahd clutches into its fiery mane, Bucephalus rears up and attempts to strike you with its hooves, Donnel.
Oh god, horse kicking!
It's gonna be weirdly less strong. Yeah, it's gonna be weirdly not as strong as Strahd, I feel.
I have a feeling the flaming horse hooves hurt.
Oh god.
They're pretty
Right.
painful.
Yeah, they're pretty
Never
fucking
mind,
painful.
they're scarier than
Superiority
Strahd,
dice.
Hey, you only take 12.
Yep. And you know what? My plan is coming into effect because the horse has engaged me as well. So I'm a bonus action that just feeling up on my chest to gain 5 hit points back.
Alright.
So I gain those back. Then I'm gonna take 2 strikes at General Strahd. Chink!
Hit.
Oh, that's a miss. I know that, but swing!
The blade of sunlight washes over Strahd, and there's a... He just looks at you crossly. It doesn't seem to have harmed him. You have made a grave error this day.
I noticed you keep moving the horse because you can't click Strahd.
Yeah, I can't put him on the front. It's fucking the shit out of me.
I'm sorry, I just found that funny.
No, Bucephalus, stay here, stay here.
Bucephalus, please.
Donnel, at the end of your turn, Strahd's gonna try and hit you back.
Probably gonna succeed. Nope! Shing!
Yeah.
Shield.
As he lashes
Strahd
out,
has
his
terrible
claws-
luck hitting with this.
Yeah, his claws rape across the shield.
I'm okay with that.
Sigismund.
Reckless and great weapon things, master. Master, yeah.
Great weapon things.
Druid scum.
I feel like he hit. Something about
Dead.
that.
He is barely standing, but he is standing.
Son of a bitch!
This druid, dude, he's lifting.
Like there's a great wound in his chest. He's sucking in air desperately, but he's still alive.
No, he's not.
Just because he's alive. Oof. Just because he's alive doesn't mean he likes being alive.
Big oof.
Yeah, no, now he's dead. As you
Right
take
there.
another swing and split him in half. Just like you're splitting logs. Just yeah!
And because I didn't kill that one, I think that I'd be really annoyed if that asshole finishes this ritual. Because I feel like they shouldn't be able to at this point.
I don't think they'll be able to. Then again, I know jack shit about this part. I just know the map is annoying.
It's your turn, Sigismund.
I'm gonna go for it.
All right.
You guys seen that weird bottle challenge, by the way?
No, I haven't.
Where people
What,
are
is
like
it the one that-
roundhouse kicking bottle caps open?
No.
As the berserker whiffs as you try and step away from him. What did you do?
Shane,
Mm-hmm.
he has advantage.
Oh shit! So he does. So he does. Not that it mattered. Alright. Caerwynn.
So I can use a roundhouse kick to open a bottle.
Okay.
By unscrewing the cap, not by shattering the top of the bottle off.
Oh.
That is
Yeah.
some Bruce Lee level kicks.
So far I've seen Conor McGregor and this one fitness YouTuber I watch.
I mean, okay, you have to have somebody holding the bottle, though, right? Like, because
Nope.
you just knock it across the fucking room.
Nope. The bottle cap is loosened. It's not like, unscrewing a completely sealed bottle.
Okay, no, like they pop it and then tighten it again, or
Yeah, they pop it and screw it on like a little loose.
okay.
Like they're paying attention to the fact that a completely closed bottle is just gonna get kicked.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Anyway.
Anyway, I bring my spiritual weapon up behind Strahd and try to slice at him.
All right.
Kind.
Give me the attack roll.
With advantage. Is that a miss?
So that is just barely a hit. He sees it at the last second and tries to duck out of the way of it, and it manages to clip him on the cheek.
Oh, his cheek.
Which cheek, though?
As this
The
blade
right
of
one or the left one?
As this blade of force right across his right cheek, right above the top, just over the right of the, just over the top of his right cheekbone, actually manages to cut.
I'll look at him,
You
just
have
staring daggers at him.
you have reserved
literally.
your place a special taste in hell. You have reserved your plate yourself a. God damn it, Shane. You have reserved yourself a special place in hell.
You should focus on me first, Strahd.
Barovia.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have anything else you want to do, Caerwynn?
Yes, I'm going to use my action to cast Cure Wounds on Sesna at 2nd level.
All right.
Oh, again, I'm pretty okay. Like, you do not need to if you don't wanna.
All right, you know what? I'm going to do it at 1st level then. Or actually, no. Bless. I'm going to cast Bless on us all at 2nd level.
Yeah. I'm up for that.
Thank you for just dropping that.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so an extra 1d4 on everything you do. So
It is just super inspiration.
So I'm just, anytime that you guys roll, I'll just hit up on the arrow key and
Right.
do it again.
As I have something that I want to say when the next round begins, because I have a movie. I have like the thematic action thing to say.
All right. At the end of Caerwynn's turn, Strahd is going to lash out at Donnel again. And again,
Hello.
finds his fingers skating off the shield. Honor's last stand, putting in work today.
Strahd, I may fall, but I'm keeping you busy while we dismantle your little ritual. I am the shield for all of them down there.
Do you really
Give
think?
me your worst.
Do you really think that what you are doing here will make any difference?
A little bit. You seem to be upset.
I was gonna say, what makes you think that the ritual wasn't already completed?
Ah, shit.
Why were they still doing it?
Why were they just sitting there letting us kill them?
It was my will,
Yeah,
and it kept
said-
you distracted. Fuck!
That was our guppy this
I
time.
would think that they would be more useful being combatants instead of just sitting there.
Nah, I'm an asshole like that.
He makes a hit for 3 damage on Sigismund, because, you know, Bear Totem Warriors. And Sigismund, this druid gazes hatefully at you as he continues the chant.
No!
He's just spiting you.
Does it look like anything's happening? Can I stab him?
The wind is beginning to whip up, and there's a cold energy beginning to fill the space.
No!
Strahd's turn. As Donnel, you begin to see the smoke. You begin to see smoke curl from his skin and begin to rise around him.
What's the matter, Strahd? A little hot for you?
I could use a drink.
Hey, where are you gonna get one of those around here? And I got a water skin. This is where fighting don't mean I can't be courteous.
He lashes out, and instead of trying to rake his claws across you, grabs you by one shoulder.
Hi, Strahd.
His lips curl back, fangs extend, and he leans out to bite at your neck. Oh, ignore the second one. Sorry.
I'd rather you not. Oh God. I'm currently pulsing with radiant energy. Does that help at all?
I mean, he's still taking damage, I think.
Oh, it definitely stings. This
Yeah.
is like a vampire.
What is this?
What's
My last
What,
superiority dice
Witcher
carry.
thing? What's the Witcher thing for vampires?
Black
Black
blood.
blood, I think.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's gonna sting going down, but
Fucking
The
reach up and press the pommel of the sword against his forehead. Get off of me!
It keeps the fangs from going as far in as they could have, but you do feel a bit of your blood pour around the fangs and enter his mouth. As he gets a pitiful amount of health back.
Really
He
should have just
receives
left.
a pittance, delivered in 40 equal payments of 1/40th of a pittance each.
9, 4 damage, guys. I'm still in this, but I'm out of superiority dice.
oh, don't worry, you're about to be out of this. Don't you
Sesna?
worry, none. I mean, I'm gonna lay into this guy up here before cycling back down. But yeah, I'm gonna lay into the guy who's currently fighting me. So 1. I want to do these one at a time. So first one, 9. Is he down or no? I assume no. Okay, second. I had to sneak in one of those, didn't I?
1 second. Roll for the update now, because I tried to enter his health before waiting to see all the results. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's kind of just what you do at this point.
Oh, also, let's see. Add a,
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, 4 to both.
Can I do that for the sake of damage?
no, it's to attack rolls and to
No,
saving
no,
throw.
but that one now hits.
No.
Their AC.
No, it's a natural
Oh.
1.
Natural
It's a nat
Oh.
one, it can't hit anyway.
Fair enough, good to know.
But at the end of your turn, Sesna, Strahd is going to attempt to bite Donnel again.
Can you go?
Action once, hasn't he?
Fuck you up.
Has he already used his legendary action? I swear he has.
He gets
gets
multiple.
It also reset. They also reset on his turn.
Hey, you know what would be really good?
It's turn.
Guys, I'm keeping him busy!
Well, but
that.
Bucephalus is going to attempt to strike you with,
at him.
as Strahd finally lets go and pulls back. Bucephalus rises up, its flaming hooves rearing at you.
Oh God!
Oh, thank God! Oh God, no!
Ping.
He slaps the hooves aside with on his last stand as he comes back to its resting position, snorting fiery breath towards you in an annoyed manner.
Shit, I feel this might be my goddamn last stand. Never mind!
No. Oh my goodness.
Oh!
Wait, you know what would be really good? Shoving him
Just-
off his horse.
Die!
Go with this.
So 21.
Shove him off his horse for your next attack. Do it.
I want to tackle him off his horse and drag us both to the fucking ground.
no, just keep stabbing him for the love of God. Don't grapple him, you'll lose.
Yeah, no, I know that. Donald realizes getting in close with him is dangerous.
Don't make the same
That's why.
mistake
That's why you shove him off.
Anyway. And another hit.
that- Nice.
I am the shield, Strahd, and your brother's sword is gonna be your end.
As the sunlight blade is passing over him and burning him, he grits his teeth. You really think these pointless heroics matter, don't you? Do you think that what you do here will change anything for this place? This darkness existed long before my coming. and it will endure long after I pass. At the end of your turn, he is going to strike at you with his hand again.
Stop! Oh god, yeah, he got me. He got me good.
Woo!
He's retaliating hard.
Woo!
Ow! I'm out.
Can you?
Oh, and you just fell 50 feet too. He swatted you down.
That's 2 failed saves.
As you're all looking, you hear Strahd say this. You glance up, and she backhands Donnel across the top of the head, across the pot. The pot cracks, splits in half, and Donnel is knocked just forcibly to the
you
ground.
Fucked up, Strahd. Get me up. Someone get me up.
Yeah, and Sesna's gonna fucking scream out for Donnel. Doesn't know what she's doing on her turn. Oh god, no! I accidentally hit the button on the mouse and sent me back. I'll be back in a moment.
Sigismund.
Right. So, reckless attack. Great Weapon Master. Druid, need you to
Also,
die
no.
right now.
I land on my feet because I'm immune to the prone condition.
28, is that Druid dead?
Ugh.
I'm not sure if that applies if you're knocked out.
Doesn't say it doesn't. This bonus in addition to the shield's normal AC bonus, you are also immune to the prone condition while bearing the shield.
You're immune to the prone condition. You land on your feet, then you hit 0 from the impact, and then you fall over.
Yep, there we go.
Listen, you land on your feet, and it kind of just drives your knees into your chin.
God.
Guys, I did my job.
Like at the chin or into the chin?
Like strikes against the chin. Just,
I basically crumpled up as I hit the ground.
ugh. Caerwynn.
Oh, I want you to
Hang
know
on.
I'm happy.
Whoa.
Oh yeah,
Whoa.
nope. Sigismund, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hold the fuck up. Okay, so that Druid's dead.
That
To
Druid is
my
dead.
next attack. Hello.
Wheel around the barbarian.
Hello, barbarian. Well, fuck.
He
Yeah, okay. Fix it then.
he brings up his axe and just kind of swats yours aside. Ugh!
There.
Caerwynn.
Alright, I am gonna move here. Use a bonus action to cast Healing Word for Donnel.
Totally wouldn't have appreciated you taking an extra step to heal me up more.
Now, I know I said I was good. But maybe that, like, really big cure wounds would have been helpful to the guy who was at 0.
Yes, but the thing is, the next time you get hit, you're probably gonna hit 0 again, regardless of that.
Especially when I only have 5 hit points, Zach.
Or maybe,
Anyway,
maybe, considering if you reach your maximum life total and negative HP, you're instantly dead. I know it's a tall order to hit, it can't up to like 63, but still.
5 toughness.
It's most likely not going to happen that way.
I mean, if he falls 50 feet again.
Or if, Strahd decides to just, come down and finish me off after knocking me out with legendary actions.
as with a healing word, Caerwynn, the lightest ray wraps around Donnel for a moment, and his wounds begin to close, and his eyes snap open.
That all you got?
Not only broke the pot.
Well, yeah, you'll probably be.
I'm fucking rising to my feet because I'm immune to the prone condition.
Yeah, it's Honor's last.
I used my-
As you're kind of pulled up by Honor's last stand.
Let's see, and I am going to. What's the? Yeah, Sacred Flame.
At which one?
At Strahd.
Alright.
Can you make it dexterity if he's on the horse? I guess he can.
As he
We
leans out.
totally appreciate you doing that. Totally.
Well, now he's got someone else to focus on a little bit.
No, he doesn't. I've royally steamed his hams.
And I am stepping up just a little bit closer. Making sure that if Strahd comes down and this guy, this child next to me dies, at least Strahd isn't going to get to take the sword away from us too easily.
It just turns into a historical battlefield where the king dies and the fight over his body is much the rest of the battle.
Alright, now for the sword, and then Sigismund runs up and throws Strahd into the stones. Go!
I'm gonna say fucking now for the sword. Fucking sister grabs her. No, you fucking don't.
Right.
And then she dies, heroically trying to kill Strahd with the sword, and then you two have to get the sword.
I mean, how bad does he look? Like, how fucking actually hurt does he look from those massive strikes he's been taking? Even after his little invulnerability buff wore off.
He certainly seems injured, but not anywhere near critically.
I mean, that's all I need to know is that we've hurt him.
The
We've
burn-
actually hurt him.
The burns look painful, but and yeah. He leans out
Something
the way
tells
as-
me he has not been going all out.
Oh no, because he hasn't.
Oh no, not at all.
Right. The Berserker against Sesna,
That nat 20 was a glimpse of him going all out.
and the Berserker against Sigismund.
Well, that is still partially him getting lucky, but I'm sure he has far more spells that he could cast. They'll do way more damage than just.
We have
Yeah,
no
but
idea what
this is
level
the guy
cast
we
the
fight.
fireworks.
Look, that's the guy we fight in probably 5 levels? So yeah, no, he's not going all out.
As Sigismund, you take 8 damage.
Yeah, I know.
And the Berserker going at Caerwynn whiffs. Strahd looks down at the lot of you, and a cruel smile crosses his face. You really think you saved him, don't you? Let us see you save him again.
Yeah, I would have appreciated that extra hit points.
As he snaps, and a wall of flame springs up around Donnel.
Are you really doing this? Come on, come into the burning ring of fire, Strahd. Let's have a fucking party.
Why, Baza? You are nowhere near my equal. And the fire is pointing outward. But let us see if your friends love you enough to try and save you.
How high is this wall?
20 feet high, 1 foot thick.
And let's see. Let's see.
And about 20 feet in diameter.
20 feet in
So in
diameter.
other words, completely engulfed Caerwynn just now.
Yeah.
I have to make a dexterity save.
Yep.
Here's a question. Is it domed? Like, is there a lid to this?
No,
There
it has no
is a
lid.
lid.
Yeah.
I remember using
Yeah,
this
Strahd.
on my warlock.
Yeah, Strahd. He will, you're totally gonna have to save him from that. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Dexterity save. And add a d4 to that.
Not enough. Caerwynn, you take 24 damage as this wall of fire engulfs you.
Oh god.
Now we're getting a glimpse of all out.
Sesna.
Yeah, what's that radiant damage doing? Can't heal, can you? Fucking vampy fuck.
He has not taken. He hasn't taken any damage. He's fine. I mean, I see him. I see, him go down. Okay, we'll just take this in order. I'm going to punch out this guy who's in front of me. How's he feeling?
He's looking rough, but he's still standing.
Stop being alive right now. And now. It's important that he's what's up.
Yeah, you give him another hit, and he's rocked back on his feet, and for a second you think, oh, he's down, and then he barely manages to force himself to stay on his feet and stay up.
I
rolling
dislike
forward.
you greatly.
Kick him in the dick! You didn't
Ah,
kick him in the dick
stop
hard enough.
that!
The best fight I've had in years!
Stop rolling a nat 1 pretty much constantly, for fuck's sake! I need you to stay down!
Not gonna happen.
Just like it was with your friends over there. 'Cause I'm fucking.
Also, because the fire's pointing outwards, this guy.
Oh, yeah.
That's only if he ends his turn there, though. You have to be actually within.
When the wall
wall
appears, each creature within its area must make an exterior saving throw on one side of the wall. So when you cast a spell, deals 5d fire to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side.
Yeah, but the wall itself is only a foot thick.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I was caught right in that.
Yep.
But I'm gonna do, I can't actually punch the guy in the stupid fucking face. I was gonna just run and try to tackle the tunnel out of it. Like, nope, we're getting you out of this.
I would
He'll
not
just
do
run.
that. I would not do that. Each
It's
time
a-
you pass through the wall, you take a lot of damage.
It's unfortunate that she doesn't know which way the wall's pointing.
Yeah, I also do a dexterity save, and I'm a monk, and I'm actually probably gonna
You
be
don't do a
A-okay.
dexterity save when you pass through.
Oh, you just take it.
Yeah, you just take straight damage.
It's almost like you're pushing yourself into magic fire.
Yeah, a creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn, or if it ends its turn there.
Oh, why didn't you take the save?
So what I'm hearing is that Strahd has given us the greatest weapon against him.
Anyways, with the wording of that, Caerwynn wouldn't have made a dexterity save for just being there then?
No, for the first time it enters
Yeah,
the wall.
when it first appears, he gets a chance to get out of the way of it. So much work.
That's unfortunate. Fuck you, Mr. the Guy.
What a big
Fuck this guy.
I'm enjoying this, guys. I thank you guys. I needed this. I appreciate y'all
Yes,
accommodating the early
oh.
start.
Yester, let's go. Do a thing, because I have nothing I can do right now.
Eucephalus.
It's a ranged attack and shits on Donnel.
Flies 50 feet away.
Oh. Wait.
Hold on.
You made Bucephalus. You made Strahd a centaur. No, go back, please.
No.
Please, it was great.
Hold on.
It fits so perfectly, Shane. Please.
I've
I could
fixed that.
die.
I literally.
Just to let Pat see it, I could die here.
Can
Hold
I make an
on.
attack of opportunity?
No, because he's still 50 feet in the air.
The sword, Shane.
He was talking about his spiritual sword.
Oh, yeah, actually. Okay, good.
Alright.
I'm glad it
Can I
looks
make it-
amazing for you guys. I can't see it, because for me, he's at the back.
Hold on,
Can I-
move it back. I'll take a screen cap. Let me get my snipping tool.
I love it.
Let me trim this little snapshot out.
You have it?
I have it. You're good.
Okay.
It's really nifty.
Man, I hope Roll20 gets fixed so I can actually put things on top of other things. Besides
Alright,
what being glaring is.
Alright. I'm going to make the attack, but I want to do it to shove him.
Okay.
If that's possible.
Let me double check something real quick. Because it is just a blade of pure force.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm not sure if the rules as written really say anything about it. But if it's possible, I would love to.
So, specifically from shoving a creature, using the attack action, you can make a special melee attack to shove a creature, either to knock it prone or push it away from you. The target of your shove must be no more than one size larger than you, and it must be within your reach. You make a strength athletics check contested by the target's strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics. Because the sword doesn't have a strength score,
Okay.
I would say no.
Alright, so.
I just saw it! Damn!
Just saw
That is
what?
Looking good.
Love the
Dang it.
centaur.
The
You
centaur.
just saw Strahd.
Sounds making fun of him when you say it like that.
Micah, you can't say that word.
Donnel kind of looks to the shattered remnants of his pot. He clutches
Alright.
the sword tighter.
Alright, so the wall is. The flames of the wall are facing outward, right?
Yep.
Now it's not actually in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Boop.
Well,
You
you're
can't.
still in your space. You're still in the flames.
Yes. And I move in.
You can't.
On your turn, you can do that.
It's. Oh,
Not your
sorry.
turn.
I had my turn order scrolled down.
Yeah, that's alright.
Sorry about that.
Donald?
Already?
Also, you can't end your space in another person's space, so there's that too.
Clenching the sword. I know you're scared.
I wasn't gonna end there.
I am too. But we're not gonna find... Well, we're not gonna get what we want sitting here now, are we? Need your strength just a little longer. Clutching the sword and raising the shield above his head, he's going to spiral up out of the flames. Spreading the wings, and then a cascade of embers go down. As I take the dodge action.
Alright.
It's not a ceiling though.
No, but the wings, as he spirals up, it's kind of casting embers off, because the fires are kind of crackling and rising and dancing. Sort of the motion of the air being swept up is what's catching the embers. Kind of following the flow of the air. But it's your turn, Sigismund.
Alright. 5. 2. Great weapon. Reckless attack. This barbarian again. And this time he'll die.
You swing and get a decent cut in, but he's... I think I know you.
What?
Your father wouldn't happen to be an outcast, would he?
Your father was a little bitch. Well, now I'm just gonna crit you because you're rude.
So that 19 is a hit. And then, yeah. Another 22. As that one bites deeper, he's... Somehow he raised a decent warrior!
That is my turn.
Alright. Caerwynn.
Alright. On my turn, gonna move my sword back down to hit that dude.
Alright.
Moving it there. Attack with advantage. And let's see.
That's a hit. One moment, ignore that. Fucking roll 20.
What?
In order to modify the hit point of the berserker that was just struck, I had to relocate the ring of fire for a second. As the blade of force manages to get a cut on him, he kind of not bad for an outlander.
Yeah.
Alright, and I'm gonna... Now, he has to be able to see me in order to make an attack of opportunity, right? I'm pretty sure you don't provoke an attack of opportunity if the guy can't see you.
Need is aware of your presence. Assuming you go into the ring of fire, I'd imagine not.
You can make an opportunity attack when a hostile creature that you can see moves out of your reach.
If I step into the ring with Donnel...
Beneath me.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, beneath him. Yeah. Never mind. I will just disengage.
Alright.
Well, I would make an argument that stepping into the ring of fire, he couldn't really take the swing, because, I mean,
He couldn't see you at that
he'd be
point.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
also, you're just going into the ring of fire.
Yeah, you know what? I'll
Smart.
just go into the ring of fire. That's a good thing to do.
You know, Strahd, you made a nice little hidey hole for me. Thank you.
And let's see. How high up is the wall?
20 feet high.
Alright, so I can't really see out, unfortunately.
Donnel is directly above you, and that's pretty much all you see. And the shattered pot on the floor that's probably slowly cooking.
Yeah, it's getting it's getting pretty white hot there. Actually, no, because he's going the other way.
Never mind, yeah. Convection oven.
Alright,
Wait.
and let's see.
Oh, I just realized what's
And-
about to happen.
I'm gonna use. No, I'm not gonna use it yet. Yeah, nothing I can really do. Nothing for me to do with my action aside from dodge.
Berserkers? Oh, hold on. Ring of Fire shenaniganery.
Yep. Saw that coming. Thank you, Caerwynn. That was...
The sword, the spiritual weapon does get an AO though.
Nice.
It's gonna suck to be me in a second.
Oh,
That's
come
it.
on, Pat. It's just advantage. It's not that bad.
Yeah,
Advantage
Yeah,
on the freaking lumberjacks.
Says the guy who has resistance to everything.
Exactly.
As he gives him a deep cut, but he shifts over. Sigismund, you had reckless attack on your turn?
Yep.
Alright.
They're all at advantage.
It's
okay.
Sigismund for 4 damage. And the 2 coming at Sesna.
Miss. Hit.
Mother
Only one.
My AC is technically 20 right now, which is the annoying thing about that.
Wait, it's technically 20. Doesn't that mean you could do the defensive thing?
Rolled 21.
Well, if your AC is currently 20, can't you
He's
defensive
saying
duelist
with
get 20?
defensive duelist, I think.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying, technically. Ow. Okay, wasn't nearly as bad as it could have been.
Yeah, the blade of the axe kind of carves across with the back of one of your shoulders.
Yeah, that's gonna get a yelp of pain. It's a hefty hit.
Nice.
Kind of look to Strahd, look around the field.
Strahd's grin widens as he gazes at you over Bucephalus' mane of fire. The light of it the light of it catching dancing shadows across his face. Come then, Donnel. Come and let this be the end of it. And he's in hold action.
Which one was the one that struck me specifically?
Yeah, the one who's no, it was the one who struck you was the one who moved up behind your flank.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna rebuff this first fellow. Then I'll elbow strike. Fuck you. Go away now.
That being the one you had been engaging the entire time?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. You, with an elbow strike, you lash out, crack, and you see his jaw go about 45 degrees to the rest of his head as he spins to the ground.
Is there any way I can force this individual into that wall of fire?
You could make a pair of shove attacks.
Well, you can make a single shove attack. It's 10 feet.
Remember that the squares are 10 feet.
Fuck!
So you make a shove attack now and a shove attack next turn.
No, she can make 2 shove attacks. Oh.
And see, here's the problem.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, she could make 3.
Yeah.
If she has a key to spend, yeah.
We're gonna do that. Now for shove attack specifically, how do?
You basically roll athletics, and they oppose with athletics or acrobatics.
Yep.
Okay. First. And we're gonna add that D4, please.
D4. That's a 14. It's still better than nothing.
Alright, good. 14. It's pretty good.
As he attempts to as he plants his feet, you go to shove, he plants his feet and he's gonna push his back. That's fight.
Do a judo throw anyway.
Can I keep... When do I have to stop this?
Whenever you run out of attack actions.
By the way, if you stun him, you can automatically succeed on these.
Boy howdy, I wish I had those key points.
Oh, so yeah, you can get like 1 more. Your bonus action.
Yeah! God, I like how the D4 has been either completely pointless or...
29.
It's been either completely pointless or not helpful.
He becomes overconfident, and there's that moment where you kind of dip down a bit and push him off his center of balance, and he gets shoved back towards the fire.
And now he is at least within range. That if he stays there, he's going to take damage next turn.
Follow him up. Let's do this.
Alright. Bucephalus rides forward.
Joust.
Coming. Stop. Oh, shit, damn it. Fuck. Coming to stop just short of you. Strahd reaches out with a hand. You should have stayed down.
Always been told I had trouble doing that.
As he casts Blight.
Ow! Isn't that a ranged touch spell? That's a touch spell.
Target makes a Constitution saving throw.
Isn't that touch spell? That doesn't need to touch me.
Light has a range of 30 feet.
Oh, that doesn't need to touch me. Ow!
Yeah, and you take half damage even if you succeed.
Hey, Caerwynn,
come
you know
on.
what would have been nice? Hit
You
points.
still want to fell down, complaining.
Oh, well, no. If you made that oh, okay. He gets a D4 though. There's a chance he can save it.
There's no chance.
I don't
Yeah,
think
there-
even a high D4 is gonna allow him to.
No,
Even a
you're
16
right.
is not gonna help him.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
An extra D8 of HP right now would probably not help him though.
Yeah. Might have helped.
Donald,
No, you
Remember,
see this issue
App-
here, Caerwynn. You're about to find out what that issue is.
Strahd raises his hand. Let the dark powers consume you! And black fire rages across your body for a split second. Light and life and energy fade away as you take 36 damage.
And then he falls.
On top of you! Does he break my fall?
Oh!
So here's the thing. He can't die from the fall, which is the good news here.
Does he break my fall, Shane?
A moment.
This is a 10 feet. Can I sidestep it a little bit?
It's your turn? Thinking not.
Well, since this is the one and only thing that I can see,
Give
surely
me a
I'd be
dexterity
safe.
save.
That is what I would say, yes.
Catch me.
Damn it.
Good.
You look up and you're shocked as the black fire races across his body. The wings dissolve and he comes falling back down again.
Why do you call it karma?
Using the wimpiest healing spell on hand?
So
On the frontline fighter who is actively getting in the big bad's face to keep him off all of everyone?
So
I mean,
So
I'm trying to use
okay.
my action
Oh,
economy well, okay?
So
I'm healing,
as Donnel
healing. I do a little bit of damage, and because of
No, you're doing damage, a little bit healing.
At any rate, as Donald falls, Caerwynn, you try to throw your arms up, you don't quite catch him as he smacks into you. And Caerwynn, you take 10 damage as he slams into you from 50 feet up. Donald, you are back down on the ground with your, I'm gonna say one failed death save because he did cushion the fall by about 4 to 5 feet.
Yeah, that helps.
Now don't nat one that roll.
I could very well not won this roll.
Donald,
Alrighty, guys, here's where we see it. Oh!
one pass death save.
Oh,
Holy
Oh.
shit.
Not going down like this. I'm having fun. This is the first time I've actually had fucking this close to this dicey.
Alright. Sigismund.
You know, Mr. Berserker, I thought perhaps we could have a nice chat about things. Then you talked about my dad. See, Daddy said if I meet someone like you, I should kill them violently. I'm a reckless attack, and I word master to do that.
Oh,
At one point where we didn't have a gentle and nice conversation, you were bearing your axe at me the entire time. Ah, he did it again!
ooh. As with the fury of this man talking about your father somehow miraculously raising you, you throw everything behind this swing and just take the head off of him. Are we 10 rounds in yet? By the way,
Yeah. Soon.
8 or 9? It's gotta be one of those.
9.
All right.
That
You
was
have
last
one round. You have 1 round left in your rage.
Joke's on you, I've got another one. Don't worry, little baby Donald, I'm coming to save you. I say as I throw him through the fire, killing him instantly.
I'm
Life,
confident.
death, life, death, life, death.
I'm confident this is how this works.
It's
I
okay,
was
your Phoenixes
wrong.
do this all the time.
I am going to move. Actually,
Oh, that's right. It's not. That's right. It's not like Pathfinder Rage where you could become fatigued after it.
Yeah,
Nope,
it's not.
It is really powerful.
So, this is an odd question. We came up here for like a magic stone. Do I see that anywhere?
One moment.
Sort of the reason I came up here.
Weirdly, it's the center of that inferno. It turns out Strahd actually placed that with intent.
Yeah. Gazing around, you kind of gaze around like desperate, like what the fuck's going on? Where is it? You can see that there's roots growing around at the base of the statue. Black, spongy wood. But I remember the details here somewhere. I'm sorry. But yes, you do see the gem, about the size of a pine cone, just as Davian had told you. In the twigs and packed earth, you can just see it shining in the chest of the great statue of Strahd.
Wait, in the chest of the statue.
Yep.
Well,
Rage climb!
I can't really climb up that, because if I do, Strahd will definitely kill me.
Hey,
Rage, you're a barbarian. You'll be fine, probably.
Bless grants a bonus to death saves.
Noted if I roll like a 9.
Yeah, because he has to roll a nat 20 in order
Fair.
to instantly up him. But
So how high
Yes,
are you
but
still-
I think
very good point.
somewhere there was some sort of bonus that mentions that if you do roll
Okay,
a 20 or above because of the bonus, something that even if it's not a nat 20, I'm not sure if it applies to Bless.
I've never seen that. Sigismund, it is your turn.
right, so I could maybe throw a javelin at him. It probably wouldn't do much. We do need that crystal, though. So I'm going to climb this giant wicker Strahd for that crystal.
Alright.
You can't move all the way up to it.
I can move all the way up to it and start climbing it.
Yeah. Give me athletics just to climb it.
Give you an athletics test of advantage.
Yep, you are raging.
Oh, hang on. I have this on the sheet. I can just roll this from the sheet. Alright. Alright. No! No! Son of a
Hey,
bitch!
D4.
And
Quarter.
D4, so 17. Maybe.
Oh, no. Yeah,
No, no,
fuck this.
4.
But yes, as you dig your hands into this tightly bound twigs and packed earth and spongy, blackened roots, you begin to claw and climb your way up. And you can see where the gem, you saw it shining. It's by the time you're done with your climb for this turn, it's about 10 feet above you. You can do 15 feet of the statue on this turn.
Wait, hold on. Hold up.
The statue is 50 feet.
Okay, but I can move. Okay. Fair enough.
And don't you climb at half speed? So wouldn't it be...
It'd be
Yeah,
funny.
you don't move your
it's-
full move. You don't move your full movement speed while climbing.
Yeah.
You move a reduced and then halved?
No.
It's just halved.
Yeah, just half, so 20. So you're 5
Yeah, then
feet
it would be
from
20.
How far away is it from me?
About 5 feet.
Okay.
Caerwynn?
Let's see. Donnel's still making death saves.
Yeah.
Crap. Spare the dying.
No, that's fair.
He becomes stable.
I mean, that's not really fair, but alright.
That's not really fair.
No, because Pat said fair. It's like, no, it's not really a fair point. It's like, yeah, I'm stabilized now.
Yeah, I believe that's fair. Being stable is a fair thing.
Pat, you know what I'm on about.
Yes, but I feel like you're being slightly unreasonable with that.
Not particularly.
Okay.
That's fine.
Discussions for later.
Alright, and I really have nothing to do unless I can see Strahd.
Boy howdy, that magic sword you got over there that can help me fight this guy.
I can't see through the wall.
Shit, you're right.
I can't attack someone I can see. That I can't see.
I mean, you can, you just do it at disadvantage. It's fine.
Okay,
Oh, no, me and
Shane.
this guy's tango is about to end pretty swiftly.
Shane,
Pretty goddamn swiftly when you shove him into a wall of fire.
Oh, he's gonna end his turn within 10 feet of this fire.
if would you let me attack this guy at a disadvantage with the sword? The spell
Yeah.
says, most spells say that you need to be able to see the target, but
But since you're just commanding the sword to make actions, I'll let you have it.
all right. That hits.
Is it? Sesna, you can. Oh shit! Hold on. Shit's going crazy.
Shenaniganery.
The scimitar of force slashes across him and he howls out. Ah! Sesna, you see a realization in his eyes, but also a raw, burning hatred. He grits his teeth, raises his axe, and swings hard, ready and attacking.
Oh shit. Ah shit. Well, even with my reaction, that hits.
For 9 damage.
Okay. That's fine. This is about to take a lot of damage right now.
Yep. Yeah. 58. As the flames and heat ravage at his back, and you can see he's being badly burned as he just grits his teeth and resigns himself to sit through.
You know what? These guys are cool. I appreciate it.
He's either hardcore or a masochist.
Yes.
Porque no los dos.
Why not both? Hey, Strahd. How's it going?
As Strahd surveys the battlefield, notes everything that's going on. You see him reach into a pocket and pull out something and throw it towards Sigismund as he climbs. Wins, you know.
Motherfucker has grenades.
So,
Oh, is this one of those summonable elementals?
nope.
Fucking not be.
Sigismund, a sudden gust of wind buffets you. Give me a strength saving throw.
Oh, Shane, you fool. Again, I am raging. I have advantage on this. I think. Fairly certain.
Strength saving throws and checks, yeah.
No.
Don't forget that fucking D4.
Actually, never mind. Shane fucked up.
Ha-ha,
Means you know
Strahd.
what to do. Ooh, we can't reach him.
But as the winds blow, the fire blows out. You actually see Strahd shudder for a moment as he kind of lays a hand and bestifles his mane and leans forward. And he turns his head to the east. You bitch!
What's it?
These would be that way, not a Krezk, so that's good.
Sesna.
Oh. Bye, Madame Eva. I'm perturbed that this guy is not about to die by being kicked into a fire. It was totally about to do.
You could push him back onto the sword, though. You could flavor your attack as that.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Shane, do you want me to just do a normal attack to try and hard him, or actually do a shove there?
Do a normal attack.
Yep.
That's a hit.
And
You give him a strong blow to the jaw, and he reels and he starts to stumble back, but he catches himself. He's just holding on.
you know what? I had a thing I wanted to do here. Clearly, does that apply
16,
to-
that's a
yes,
hit.
it does.
With the punch, he reels, manages to catch himself, and in a moment of just raw, no, you die today. You spin up, roundhouse kick, catches him right in the chest, and he goes tumbling back, spins right onto the sword, right through his chest.
That's just how far up is Strahd right now?
50 feet.
Fucking hate you so goddamn much. I'll go up here and win it. Sorry, unconscious. I'm gonna pick up the sun. Well, no. I mean, we had the thing where I just literally channeled him on through it to make the sword happen. I'm gonna pick up the sword. I'm ready to fight a fucking Strahd if he comes down here.
You lift the blade, or you lift the sword, and the blade begins to flicker and dance a bit, just barely holding itself, just barely remaining cohesive.
Just pumping it full of Hamon. Glaring up at Strahd.
Strahd goes back down as you Bucephalus whinnies, seemingly trying to turn in the air. Congratulations. I now have far greater problems to deal with.
Strahd, you said this darkness was here before you.
Every time.
Sorry.
We are children.
Strahd, you said this darkness was here before you.
What of it?
Shall we bring an end to it together?
Heads turning to look at Caerwynn in disbelief.
I'm asking if he wants to join us in ending the darkness in Barovia, not if we're going to join him.
Yeah,
Strahd-
head has turned in disbelief.
You
Strahd.
stupid.
Yeah, Strahd looks back over his shoulder towards you, Caerwynn. Why would I undo what I chose to have?
You said it came before. You didn't choose. You didn't choose for it to come, did you?
His power existed. I embraced it. I do not need saving, hero.
Real man, we call him the Devil Strahd for a reason.
Donnel?
It's because of the
Donnel,
demons
nothing
inside him.
stabilized.
You are stable but have no hit points. Sigismund.
Climb again. Climb again.
Yep. Give me another athletics. And your rage is ended.
Yep.
Just get the extra D4.
But suddenly that fury, that strength born of fury starts to wane from your muscles. And you realize, oh, I'm holding my whole body up against twigs.
No, we're okay. Just a little bit further, just a little bit further, just a little bit further, and got it.
Yeah, you feel that you feel that strength begin to fade, but you, with one final rush, just lurch up, jam your hand into the twigs, pull yourself up until you reach the gem, and reach in and start ripping and pulling at twigs so you can get a hold of the gem and rip it out.
Here, you son of a bitch!
And you're now holding it in your hand, even as you're holding yourself onto a statue of twigs and earth that is beginning to feel a bit less stable now that you've pulled chunks out
I'm
of
just
it.
gonna get the hell off this thing.
You can let go and drop?
No, I'm gonna just climb down.
Okay, so you manage to get 15
I have
feet
movement.
down.
What? Okay, hang on. What did you say?
Okay, so for your climb, it's 20 feet. So you went 5 feet up, you can go 15 feet down. So you're now... Yeah, so you're 15 feet above the ground, I think?
No, there's still 80 feet. Okay, no.
And
40,
then he went up another.
20, 15.
Yeah, you were
So
20 up, you went up 5.
So I'm 10 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the 10 feet, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, does it feel like, oh, this thing's gonna fall, like, forward, or is it just like, oh, this is...
It's
this
just,
is
it don't feel like it's gonna...
insane.
Yeah, you don't feel like it's gonna fall, but you're realizing just how unsafe this thing is to climb on. Like,
Okay.
it doesn't feel like it's pitching over. It feels... As you get closer to the bottom, it almost feels like the roots are holding it up. But it definitely feels like it's starting... It feels like some of the twigs when you're climbing over it are starting to shift and pull out of position.
Okay, is
So
this
it's
like... For sure Strahd has left, or is he still in the process of leaving?
I'm gonna go ahead and do something to make it easier to tell. He is currently flying over those rocks.
Okay, I'm just gonna jump off then.
Alright, so you take a
alright.
d6 for falling 10 feet.
Oh yeah, not if
4
I have a...
damage.
Okay. Alright then.
Alright.
Target.
continuing to fight at this rate is, I mean, at this exact moment is suicide.
Also, we
So-
can't because he left.
Oh, he's currently flying. He's currently over the stones. He's not quite away from the hill yet.
We have literally
Yeah,
no way of reaching him.
No, I have a spell that can reach him.
What? And you have a longbow?
No,
What, don't you guys
Scorching
have
Ray.
phones?
I could cast the Scorching Ray, and I could just barely reach him right now.
But don't you guys have fun? Don't you guys have spells? Don't you guys have bows?
But it's pointless. It's not going to accomplish anything, and it's just one less use for an emergency that might happen later today.
An emergency. Like Strahd fucking coming back because you fired a scorching ray at him.
Yes! I don't want to cause another emergency.
You don't want to use your emergency oh shit button to cause an emergency oh shit situation.
You know what? I was leaving, but now you die. Everyone
No,
else
I was
stay.
leaving, but now you can come with me.
Now,
The view's lovely from the top of Mount Baratok, I assure you.
As Strahd turns away and you see Bucephalus begin to start riding away. You notice the slow trot this time. As almost as an afterthought, Strahd turns and stretches a hand. I see no reason, if you are going to be so generous, not to resolve this issue now. And a small bead of fire erupts from his palm, darting towards the three of you that are grouped up.
Thank you. Oh, thank you,
well,
Strahd.
don't spell 2 saving throws again.
Well, no, actually, he takes damage and goes back to dying.
Yeah.
I would
But
think
dex saves for Caerwynn and Sesna.
yeah,
It doesn't
aw.
even matter. It's a
Very much
fireball.
And pass and take less damage.
I have 2 health.
Oh. Well, they're both gonna be knocked unconscious by this because
Don't worry, everyone.
know
The
what?
barbarian.
For the sake of it. For the sake of it. Okay, well, it's not a 16. 16 probably wouldn't have helped anyways. Guarantee it wouldn't have helped, but hey.
Caerwynn, you should probably still roll it, because, I mean, at the very least, you take half damage, which reduces the chance of you just outright dying. So, you know.
I don't think it could outright kill me
It
unless you
might.
roll.
If he's offering that choice to you, it might.
That is, remember, a fireball base is 8d6. So,
Roll, damn it. Roll.
You know what? You at least tried.
Oh, I would still have bless up to that. Yeah. It wouldn't matter anyway.
yeah. As you guys suffer 29 fire damage.
Would Cessna be able to?
To what? Oh no, well. I thought I just rolled that d4 myself. That's.
Oh,
But does the 16 then?
The 16 does
It
not.
has M1? Okay.
As a monk, you have evasion, though, right? You take half damage anyway?
I'm not sure if he's got
Sure.
that yet.
That's Pathfinder.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
No. That
Evasion is
also
7th
was a-
level for monks. In 5e.
Yeah, I'm saying that's Pathfinder. You're thinking that he has it now because they get it 2nd level in Pathfinder.
Yeah.
So do
Fair,
rogues.
if I remember rightly, evasion is significantly different though. So
No, evasion. It's basically in 5e evasion is both improved evasion and regular evasion combined.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, if you pass your save, you take no damage, and if you fail your save, you still take half. But that's at 7th level, so.
I just have to say, because this is also happening in 6 seconds. Guys, I got the thing. Boom. Yeah.
Oh.
So Shane, that damage.
29 points.
You're fine. So I feel that's a round of. Well, yeah, because initiative order. So
I will argue, because Caerwynn never said he pushed me off of him.
no.
Fire doesn't work that way.
I know it doesn't. Well, technically it does if you have something shielding you from the fire. Like, directly encompassing you. Hence why fire blankets are a thing.
Yeah,
I'm big
completely
enough to completely engulf him.
No, you aren't.
Wish I was. That's
I would have
goals. That's
gotten out
hashtag
from under you underway.
underway.
Because I would have gotten out from under you anyhow because your armor is heavy.
No, my armor is medium, sir.
Haha!
Right, so
29
real
damage.
quick.
Caerwynn and Sesna both down.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you better fucking believe I am. Them axes hit hurt. I would
As
have been standing
Bucephalus
in
rides away.
So it's at 4 fireballs, Donnel 8! Also,
Yeah.
I need to make a death saving throw. Cool.
Donnel, you're dying.
Come on, okay. Fix this.
One passed.
Sigismund, you can do this. Just make heal checks.
Here we go.
If I had to give a suggestion.
If I had to give a suggestion too, I know exactly who I'm gonna say.
Sigismund.
No, he's alive! You fucking fool.
Okay, so hang on.
So-
Oh.
I mean, if you pick me up, I can pick somebody. I can heal somebody else.
Well, no, I have to move here and pick you up until my next turn, because otherwise I can't pick anyone up, and I'm just stabilizing you.
Yeah, I mean, that's one less death save, and it
Okay.
maximizes efficacy.
So
Focus
it's-
on them, though.
It's gonna be medicine.
Yeah.
I am gonna see
Not-
with advantage as you're kind of running up and beginning to look over Donnel and see what you can do to stabilize him. There is a bit of that life magic flowing from the gem in your hand. So you make your medicine with advantage.
My God. He was right. This gem does have Jim, you're worthless.
You can see it's trying to help. Like some of his burns appear less severe, but it's not quite making the difference.
Alrighty, Caerwynn, death save. Let's go. Let's rock. Numbers out.
Death save. Where is that?
It's gonna be like right.
Oh
Oh
God.
God, 2 fails.
Save him now.
As I'm trying to heal Donnel, suddenly I just. Oh shit.
Cessna.
Alright, enough. I know I've said some things, but remember, I play orcs.
Fast
Okay.
death save.
Donnel.
No. Passed.
All right.
Cement.
To Caerwynn. Ah.
You managed to stabilize him.
All right, magical orb. I guess you really are magical. I should not have. Really, I really should not have thought that the were thing was lying to me. All right, who's next? We're gonna go with you. We're gonna go with the lady.
Caerwynn, you are stable but unconscious.
Yep.
Sesna. Passed. You passed. Donnel.
Honestly, you could just leave me alone at this point.
Okay.
Passed. Donnel is stable.
Hey,
All right. Now for Sesna.
And you
Cessna's
managed to
stable.
stabilize Sesna.
And now, seeing that everything has gone south, I'm going to pick up Caerwynn, throw him over his shoulder, pick up Donnel, throw him over the same shoulder. I'm going to pick up Sesna with the other arm and put her over the other shoulder. I'm going to start walking back towards the house.
Hold on. Hold on now. Let's not get ridiculous.
I'm not getting ridiculous,
I
Shane.
think we should. I think the smart thing to do here is actually camp out rather than leave
Dude,
you defenseless
this-
traveling the road.
You got
This guy could probably
Fine.
deadlift 400 kilograms.
Guys, let me make this clear to you. I have 1 rage left. We're golden.
That doesn't
How
add to your
does
carrying
that look?
capacity. But are you trying to get them out of here, or are you going to just watch over them and let them recover?
Because we have to keep like actual constraints in mind. He can't carry everyone. It'd be like very awkward.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I could just tie one of you guys to like a rope and drag you
And
behind
drag
me.
them to death, yes.
No, I wouldn't be dragged to death. I'm not moving fast enough.
Again, I think the best call is camp out here until.
No, I'd agree with you if this was not a ritual fucking ground for Druids and Strahd.
Oh, you mean the druids that are all dead?
I doubt this was all of them.
We just need an hour. We'll be fine in an hour.
Fine. I grab all these dying bitches that die due to fire and put them up against the Strahd statue. And after I do that, I'm going to search these druids' pockets.
Just for the sake of it, over the course of that hour. Oh, it doesn't do them all at once. That's unfortunate. Alright, well. 12, so...
Sigismund, as you begin to search the bodies, most of them damaged by fire or split in half, you hear the shuffling footsteps, and looking up you see another one of the druids.
Oh, son of a bitch.
And he crooked his head at you in a rather familiar way, before calling out to you. Ba weep gra na weep ninibong?
I have
It's
an
our
idea.
friend.
I'm going to come towards him. And Shane, I'm going to try and do a medicine check with the healing stone.
He's gonna try to cure his madness. I love it.
Go ahead and give me the medicine check.
Speak words, damn it.
Just forces the stone into his mouth. Speak.
Make crazy go away. I have advantage.
I have advantage. Make the cray cray go away.
You
Oh,
reach
I
out.
was- I was thinking of that same phrase.
You reach out, pressing the gem him to this man. And for a moment, he just sort of looks up at you, confused. And he says again, Ba weep gra na weep ninibong?
Oh, Jesus. Put the gem
But
back
this
in my
time,
pocket.
yeah, as you're taking the gem away, there's a sudden click in your head. And you realize, not so much from knowing the words themselves, but you just sort of understand. Ba weep gra na weep ninibong is, hello, I'm a doctor. Can I help?
Hi, I'm the MacGuffin.
I take him over here. Come on. Come on. Bring over these 3 people that are sort of stable. And let him do whatever he's gonna do.
He then just poisons.
He then slits
poisons
Caerwynn's
all
throat.
the time. No, he just like look, he just makes this weird concoction and then feeds it to each of us, and then we actually just die from poisoning.
You said you were a doctor. Doctor.
No, we die. We die because our heads suddenly shrink. And then he puts our heads on his belt loop.
And then I kill him.
Which doctor? And then that's what kind of doctor?
Which doctor am I? The witch doctor am I? Sorry, I am.
Alright.
Hold on. Sorry, I just need to double check something.
He's double checking how this guy's gonna fuck us over.
I doubt
Not a monster.
shit. I
Also,
doubt
guys, we fucking broke the single golden rule when fighting a spellcaster. We grouped up at the end.
But you guys did. That's sort of the reason I was going after the Druids. It would keep me away from you guys, and they seemed important. I was also scared if we killed like half the Druids, the others would start casting spells.
So,
Yeah, that did not happen.
as he kind of looks over your friends and goes down the line, Sesna, you regain 17 hit points. Caerwynn, you regain 6, and Donnel, you regain 18 as he lays a hand on each of you.
Painful.
Brana weep Ninibong?
Ah!
That's
Oh,
him.
it's you!
He's a dog.
Hi.
Him asking if he can help. I don't know why he's asking you that after he helped you, but he is.
It's the inflections. It's something to do with inflections. The way he's speaking is... it is all about the inflections.
Alright, let's just
Wow.
get back.
I want to put a hand on his shoulder. You're a good lot. Thank you.
Ba weep Brana weep Ninibong.
I'm gonna
I
assume
think that means
means-
where's my payment,
Right.
assholes?
I'm gonna be frank, I'm pretty sure that's all in a day's work. I assume that's what he said.
You can't see his face so much behind the mask, but you just kind of feel an air of happiness on him.
Hey.
And I think we'll leave it there for tonight.